I'll keep jumping here and there. 2016, I was back in Nairobi. 1998, I was in Nairobi. 2016, I was in Nairobi. I went through Nairobi in 2011 when I was doing my master's in renewable energy. Basically, Nairobi is a place anyone can go to and enjoy themselves. I have a friend who is married to a Kenyan, and she did civil engineering. She's my friend, mchala wa Dr. Mwat. Vivian, I love you. Chitalo nnyo echa president wa mwana. Vivian Mutumba. Chitalo nnyo chitalo ddala echa president Mwai Kibaki. I can understand what you're going through. I was looking for some song here and I have found it. Bwana wa majeshi. Don't call my phone. What's wrong? Tuli ku YouTube. Bwana majeshi lero ainiwe. Whenever. Majeshi lero ainiwe. Majeshi lero ainiwe. East Africa's got talent, not so? She did anyway. When you beat the drum, this is what happens. Mwakuba gwanga muje, I am a drum. The first president comes from Buganda, right? Esther loves attention. You want to bury me? Chizibu. I'm a drum. Erimu Yesu, you cannot bury me because of your irresponsible hurting words. I love attention. You caused it. Enjoy it. You woke me up from my silence, my private life. You invaded my privacy. Kati muli eyo mukola programs kuyamba abantu balina mental illness. Kwagamba wantunuulira olaba neetaaga genda butabika sikyo? jeshirero anuliwe. Teri kizibu genda kuzika mukwano gwo nga you've caused their death. Yeah. Singa jjajja nga badde mulamu ye yakisinza okusanyuka. Kino family members baluyita lugezigezi. Munjagala nnyo okwesaawa. Kumbe tebagala jjajja bwe, tebagala senga wo, tegala mama wazukuke kubanga bamukola ebibiga nga bazadde. This is me changing the game of kings and queens and the presidents. Now I represent your bloodline, Tulabi. The time we are in, we are representing our fathers and mothers, not so, and representing our countries. This is me representing Africa. This is me representing immigrants who have the solution to COVID-19. Everything is here. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. How can I express my gratitude? All the many things you've done for me. What can I thank you? Lord, you're my everything. How can I express my gratitude? All the many things you've done for me. This is me representing Namasagali. This is me representing Chibuli. This is me representing Rubaga Girls. This is me representing Nemrembe Infant. This is me representing Mango. This is me representing King's College Budo. Me representing Gayaza Girls. Lord, you're my everything. I call you Jah. This is me representing the Busoga region. Representing all schools near the River Nile. My first birthday was in Ginger, Mbiko. Na. This is me representing Nadiope. My mother has the lineage of Nadiopes. My father, we have Toro Kingdom. Yuma King. This is me representing the Ochanda dynasty. This is me representing Smack. This is me representing Savio. Bukura. Who am I with? Kenena. This is me representing the Sports Council in Uganda. That is me representing Mubitivo. This is me representing our scout one. If you know you are a scout, Zenzala or Mnene. You also represent your family members, not so? It's called family. Why I am because of you. This is me representing engineers, the late Dan, Engineer Dan Chigozi. He represented many things. The men who work with their pistols. The men who drive cars that sound like a man. He was a chemical engineer. He was one of our biggest engineers in the family. Representing BAT. I'm representing Pepsi, Coca-Cola. I am representing all process lines in the nation. He did chemical engineering, I did environmental engineering. I did renewable energy. Oh no, yeah. Oh no, no one else can do. Oh no, yeah. No one else can do. Like me. For me. Your very own. like you. Ngeri gy'ozaala omwana nga byonna abikola. Let me represent the army. You're very old. Dan kigozi. Mumuzanyisa mumulaba bulabi. I took all. His life was terminated in 1993. Oh no. Oh no. Ku mama we ne mukazi we oyagala ki? Where would I be if bawulira enjiri eyo yaba tata wange 311. Tata wange yaliko omusikawutu, yali adduka, yalazanya cricket, ng'akuba eŋŋoma, ng'ali mu drama, ng'awuga. Akuba ekikonde. Tata wange yayingira magye ga Yesu. Nagenda wano ne bamprocessing amwaka mulamba to join the army. The United States of... Nakola mchaka Uganda. No. Church. Battery very raw. Please charge right now. Eyo baziyise family. Ezammwe simanyi kye zikola. This is family, mwana. What is family to you? Your smaller wife and husband? Okay. Let us redefine it now. Your family has to go borders. Enlarge your territories, please, before you die of poverty. Can we do it for the rest of the day today? Talk about God, the man I speak so highly of, can change your life from 0 to hero in no time. He can lift you from the grass in no time. He's a man of easy word, oh. To him changing. That is family. When they call Uganda, I come out. When they call East Africa, I come out. When they call Africa, I come out. When they call the United States of America, I come out. When they call the UK, I come out. When I call Europe, I march. I'm entering the European Union. Yes, I am. We love you. Ooh, ooh. We love you. Ooh, ooh. We love you. Ooh, ooh. Onetaga charging, please. Baba itaba IT personnel nange ngafutuko. Temusaga. Zebe nambisobola. Chechola kigola balugezigezi notamanya. I'm an eaglet. I'm a cub. Tewabitegeero biraba mbasika tu yokka gy'obiwulira. Ebyange biri by bus please. Ebyamwe mulina bisoma. Ne baba bangula. Mwino genda musome baba bangule. Nze setaga kumbangula ate waayi. Nga Katonda ye yantonda. Stoina bad manners bwe kiri. Abaana bo basomesa kingoli nabo. Obayigiriza kabwata mulambo dance, right? Nakulaba kabata. Kale. Kati ate kamala okukomawo. Tusooke tugendeko wano munakkano. Mu mawulire katono. Taata ojjira ogenda ku pause. Mala okubiramu abaana omuziki. Waliwo omuziki gwenja kugala wano. Omwana asumuludde bomu. Omwana asumuludde bomu. Ono omwana azamwagala. Asumuludde bomu kanji balekere bakube. Nedda nabasuubiza teri kuddamu basindikira bintu bya Mukama. Temubyagala. Mubinoonye. Mwagambye temubyagala so mubinoonye please. Madde n'okusumulula bomu. Esooke tukube bulungi. Esooke saasaanye. Ebyenda. Ebyenda. Esooke saasaanye ebyenda ebikube. Ono omwana agira tuyimbira mu mala okukoma omwana. Excuse myself. Life bwetyo Yesu agenda amponya ankolamu omulimu lunaku ankolamu omulimu. Nga nze nzira kuggwa omuli w'emmere. Kizibu. Nze nga nzira kuggwa omuli w'emmere nze nga ndi mulwadde. Nga nkwesibako. Tebakulya ebinusu. Nze eddagala. Olina abaana bo ne mukazi wo musanyuka. Nze mbeera ku Makerenda ssaawa 4. Tebakulya ebinusu. Sigenda kufa kati. Weenoonya. Because I don't see why I should stay around people who use hurting words simply because they are teaching me a lesson. For what? No. Let me heal in silence. When I heal in silence, the better. Maybe to be a control level, Tabikanga say, you're using hurting words and you're teaching me. Tata wange beyanjigiriza. Kagoba ko mzee. Onsanze ndi mulwadde. Ate tomumanyi tondabangako. Oyimirira mu group yo n'obalula. Bono yagala okuyiga who I am, then you'll educate me on whatever you want to educate me about. When you're helping someone, stand from their point of view. Understand who they are. Don't educate anyone who is sick. You don't know us. You want to help me? I want you to wear my shoes and help me. You don't know my pain. You don't know my struggles. Don't pretend, okay? All I've done in your life is not to pretend to know you. I've tried to give you a listening ear to help you go to another level. Esther Solome ako yange. Don't pretend to know me. You don't know me. Tonda bangana konsanze ku group ko today. Nasoma naye natambula naawe naye tewajjako waffe. Tomanyi kiri waffe. Nze okubeera nga smart ku ssomero. Ne nyambala ng'omwana w'omunene. It's because I was raised right. So don't pretend to know me and tell me all about life. Emyaka nina 37. Kweje emyaka okoze ki? Ku myaka 2 wakola ki? Nze gwoyogera naye ndabiridde tata ne maama ne bato bange. A house erina kuba mu 6 people. Nze sibira nkona only 6 people in the house. We can go as far as 20. I used my university allowance gongogenda mu party after party ngezange zirabirira nyumba ya kitange. Kati bwobo jokumbuulirira about life. Ekyo kyobo tegeera. Mwabali ebweru waveeka wasangani ebweru alani yakuyamba. Abamu mwajjanga bakazi bammwe, abamu mwinayo bamama bammwe simanya biki. Njagala ba scratchers bokka. Njagala basasula omusolo. Njagala bateekweka nga bakola. Beba bavaayo okwogera naffe. Naye bw'oba oli eyo ng'okolera wansi wa kimeeza. Sigalayo abakolera wansi w'ekimeeza waggulu babatunda mpuuta. Nga gye batema. Kati gw'oli wansi w'emmeeza gy'okolera. Toyina mpapula. Naye oyogera mu bantu, right? Beera gy'oli, please. Oli mu asylum? Lwaki ogenda mu asylum? Oli mu America oba oli London? Oli ku mpapula zaani? Za mukazi za musajja? Toyimiriranga eyo n'oleekaana ng'empapula z'oliko baakuwampe. Okay? Nga walimba okuzifuna. Toyogeranga mu bantu, just keep quiet. Nze nkubuulira. Bw'ovaayo okwogera naffe, yogera naffe ebintu ebituzimba ebitwala mu maaso. N'ebyokwewaana tubireke. Bw'oba okosa platform ya church okufuluma eggwanga, gwe toyogeranga sirika busirisi. You have no right to educate us. Bw'ebanga foundation ye y'okufuluma eggwanga was church, please don't talk to us. Stay mu kaleenyiko n'obusente bwo n'abaana bo ne family yo n'amagye go mwe abali mu magye. Ate mwe mbagala nnyo mwana. Kubanga amagye galina okututaasa naye temuyina mpisa. Omuntu eyavuma Pastor Gary nga wakozesa ground ya Pastor Gary to get out of the nation. Gwe nkukaabiddeko swiri kubanga ogenda kasasulira ekyo kyo bakulya ebinusu. Either ogenda mu watoto weerera abaana bonna mu abafuluma eggwanga nga ba missionaries. Nzidde zinjaba omwana wa oba kati ndi mwana wani nange simanyi. Mu abakozeseza ground za missionary okufuluma eggwanga. Notuukayo ne weeragalaga. Mu abafulumya eggwanga nga mukozesa simanya associations, simanya biki. Notuukayo ne weeralusa. Nogamba oli muli wa bisiyaga nofuna empapula. Mwate mwina na kusirika mu abali b'ebisiyaga. Just keep quiet. Mugende bugenzi mu books of records simanya Guinness. Musirike. Nga ground gy'okozesa ya bisiyaga. Mwe musirike mukwano. Tubalabe bulabi tukkirize nti no mwakkiriza okugenda mfuka aba citizens abalala. nga mukoseza ground ya bisiyaga mwe musirike. You have no right to use our flag. Mwe abasayiramu asayiramu kitegeza silence. Mulekerawo tuleekaanira. Oli mu America Museveni n'omutunuulira alekana Museveni. Kale temuyina mpisa. Wakatukolera kigwa ali ebweru. Ne mugenda ku embassy ne mweswaza. Kale temulina mpisa mulipuwa. Ate ne muva ne mwogera swamwa. Mutule eyo mu bintu byammwe ne babaweereza bu information ne mutula ko ne mulekana ne batunuulira ne ngamba lengera apuwa. Nze munkoleranga YouTube ne ngisanga ng'olimba abantu nti omanyi ojja kumpulira. Nze tebandyamu ssente. Gwe buuza kali kakiryowa kati gye kali ka James. Nze neesimamu okunkolamu ssente onsobola. Otunuulira ennyo looza nzigyamu ssente mmeka. Tatange yagamba ye talina kyakwagaza omusajja ntwala. Ayagala Bayibuli ebisigadde weesootinga. Ne kati ebbango nalirinyisizza. Olina okuba ng'osomye ebitabo 66 nga you have practiced whatever is in the Bible. He paid the price. Owulira oyagala kumpasa. Bitabo 66. Ng'obulamu bwe mbutunuulira. You have paid the price. My dad paid the price for Christ. Ze said. Ngeri gyotali Yesu. Muli omu alabe bulabi munne mwana. Mugenda ne mwewaana tojja kuwasa. Wetaaga okwebakako ne nkutunira ne ngambala bafala. Mbukabaka wangaale, ayisa abasajja wangaale. N'abagerekagerekera Obuganda mwagala afuuke vampire. That's what her name erinnya livamu kye litegeeza. Then ne mulyoka musembyayo. Sanga lyambaga abakapi tumwase. Gwe ng'owasaani. Ng'owasa sanga lyambago. Gwe omukapi owo. Ate nakyo tugassa. Tena kyogase ku ggwanga. Ng'oyagala kukozesa ground yaffe ofuuke munene. Sweetie. Kagobako. Talina kyogatta ku ggwanga naawe oyagala kuwasa ffe engoma. Sanga lyambago omwana wa ngoma nze ndi ngoma please. Oyagala kutwala nze? Pozi mwagamba sina kabina ndi tomboy. Ate nabba ne ssente zamu. Omukisa ne mukutuula mbwe muti. Sweetie. I allowed that money for you to be blessed. Buuza Kalule Diana. What I told her when she met me at Miracle Center Cathedral. I have the photo. So what gibalaga. Diana nandekere emitwalo 2 egya Uganda. 20k. Ng'avuga ka baby hammer. Right now, Rosa Diana kyavuga baby hammer. Ku level kwa mwampera sente zammwe. Rosa Diana kwa kyali Kalule. Diana yakaaba ne mugamba don't cry. Abayina emimwa emiwanvu tujja bagulira mask. Namumbe jana ngamba sente zibaddize. Ne mugamba nedda Sweetie. Sijja zibaddiza kubanga abalala bajja lugenderamu. Si wente bwenkola omukisa. Nali nja baddize emitwalo gyammwe 8. I think it was over. Nani bawde na million 2 mwana. Obwongo obunafu bubamenya. Ate mwagala okuridingira ku banene. Kubanga famire y'emmengo temugitegeera. Eryo ssomero lirina kubeera mu baana nga nze Afrika. Newe baaliteekamu abakopi, kati ffe nga tulina oliviira. Mwe abakopi mwegiriise. Enkya tugenda kusiibula mwami kaziwe please. Tumusindika agende King's College Budo. We are pesetters. Wasomera wa Mengo? Kandi ne apo yange. Simanyi na lwaki bakutwala emengo. No wanda okusoma kw'abalema abasinga mukopa bukopi. Nena oyogera mu society otuzimba ko kinga wakopa. Zimba aba batakumanyi please. Esther exercise your jaw. Ekiri mu stand. Please zimba abo. Nze togenda kuzimba nze n'abaana bange anymore. I watched Kali for Aganaga. Bana abasajja betagafuna nga tebatamidde nga tebali mukunjaga nga batudde nga bali clean. Because anyone can wash and clean. kati mwe mama agalo tufuga mu uma nenage ndi wa uma temukimanyi nange ndi wa uma then tujoka round nange sobola okuyimba agamba nti sobola wanjikaawo bo wayita munene fete tujja kujja kubafuga kubeera president bamwe mwe mubeere ba president ogwaffe gwakubatunuulira nakubasindika olowooza lwaki nabyo teyeesimbyewo olowooza lwaki teyeesimbyewo he wants to live a quiet and peaceful life tayagala kuyiriba mwabanyumira obutaala n'okuyiriba mugende nabyo alina ebyokukola bingi platform zalinnyako sizaabalema abula nabyo olwanira mu bantu waliwo emabega keyo wali ofuuse ettabu ofuukidde ettabu erubowo ojjukirayo kama ye balekuwa mukyala n'abaana buli muyimbi atannawasa nga tonneekolawo mulimu kyekiseera nze nkubuulira kubanga muba temulina mukyala n'abaana temulina responsibility mulina obwongo obunafu mwagalo z'abatali bafumbo mbu temwagala bafuga mujja kubeera mu bintu byammwe musembe nakyo ekitawaanya abayimbi abatali bafumbo tebalina buvunaanyizibwa abawala tebaagala bafuga bagenda ne betuuma nicknames stage names ne zonoona ekintu nze njagala nnyo sindi mwana muto sindi yasoma ne Mirio yayimbanga mu chachi etteeso ne Mirio Agunyo. I studied with Mirio Agunyo at Chambogo University doing environmental engineering and management. Right now, Mirio Agunyo is called Dr. Mirio Agunyo. Asomesawa, you see you. When Otim Moses Bimco Consult called me to work with him, I refused. After my graduation, nenzanya chasing me here and there. Nenkubira Mirio esimu nemugamba mwana Mirio, do you have a job? Nangamba taina. Nemugamba gendo Otim okole. Mirio natukayo nengamba Otim Mirio uyo Otim yayomba. Otim yayomba. Nangamba ate nga yomba afuguma timumbi nafuguma nagamba right mpereza Mirio Konza, she's your tribe mate. You'll work well together. I'm not your tribesmate. Nze nga mutasa embarrassment gyatategeera. I sent Mirio Agunyo nasanga Shiba Ndagire nasanga Hanifa Lubega team nga yabakazi bokka nga team yamusajja. I had to step on my ego to start working. Because immediately after graduation I was supposed to start work and I refused. I don't work with a boss ankwana. It doesn't rhyme very well with me. Mwete mwakitegera mwayogeranga bingi nengamba lengera bapuwa. Katonda nga ndaba nga ngamba Esther teri agenda kuwa mulimu eri gy'otayagala gy'oba ogenda kubanga osobolayo. And in May 2009 nenegamba ate nakola ki nenyula nemukubira essimu nemugamba, do you still have the sport? He was very excited. Nengenda netandika okukola nze nefuuka fresha mu kintu nga Mirio ye senior naye nga nze musindiseeyo ne tukola emirimu nga bo babeera mu mmotoka y'otiimu ya company nga bavuga nga nze nninya taxi enkuba n'enkuba nga batuma nze kati nga nze yaaye omanyi yaaya saanyiiganga yankubanga n'ensirika nze nengenda nenkola ground work nengenda nenkola networking system nenekolamu omulimu n'enjiga nensobola okukula nga waba tutuma ku nnema nga bo bavuga emmotoka ne bagenda nze nga nina okulinnya taxi as a must. ebyange byabeeranga bya taxi, and I made sure I deliver as a must. I want you to go and thank people. I already know my position in your lives. I want you to go and thank the person whose ground you started with to be where you are. Some of you mubere nga mweraga naye nga sente za kusomesa ku university mu secondary school si za taatawo. Nga taatawo yali teyeesobola oba maama wo. Ng'oli mulekwa peke yake. Naye nga bw'otulaga eno mu bantu olaga nti maama wo ye yaku. Mwenna mbamanyi whose parents aba basasulira fees. Sibamanyi olowooza. President bw'atyo bw'akola. Scholarships za talo ne zijja ne bakukuta nazo nze nga tebampa. Hanifa ye yafuna n'agenda n'asoma Aberdeen. Right now Hanifa alina masters mu oil and gas. She has a master's mu MBA. She works with the World Bank as a consultant. Ate alina ne company eyiye. Alina ne business eyiye. Hanifa Lwega mukyala mufumbo. Ye mukyala wa Kanga vvomu bw'ati. Twamwetiranga Kani. Alina abaana be mukyala mufumbo. Yakola kosi yange ekyambogo. Miria n'afuna omulimu ku team. Miria ne bamuwa okusomesa Kyambogo University. Miria na applying n'afuna scholarship ya dad. N'agenda German. N'akola water and environmental engineering. Whatever, something to do with water and sanitation. N'ebigendera. N'akola masters, n'amala n'akola PhD. She's now a doctor. And I'm proud of her. Because she's a go-getter. I know where she comes from. I know what she has struggled with. Because with friends, that's what we do. Bwendaba akapyanga nkamuweereza. Nemos tegenda kuzanya, by the way. They have a game, I think, over the weekend. That's her club, ezanya volleyball. Mu COVID bafiirwa this year or last year, I think this year, bafiirwa coach waabwe. Those are sportsmen and women. She used to play for that club. Nemosta, more volleyball. She's good. Hanifa ye kati yasigaliza kubeera mama na kubeera cheerleader. Nze bwenzira ye Kampala siyinza kutuulaka. Nga Hanifa ayina waaka nga ngenda nga nkola. Shiba ayina waaka nga ngenda nga nkola. Richard Bavakura ayina waaka nga ngenda nga nkola. David Nkutu nga ayina, Paul Segawa, Jenne. Siyinza kutuula nga Janice mukulu gy'ali nga yeetaaga abakozi. Nze nga nnyingirawo nga nsavinga emmere. Nga mmwe mulyanga buli omu agenda ewaawe. Nga mpaayo omutwalo gwa transporter. Nga mpaayo omutwalo nga nzijjako 10 lwa kimu kya 10. Nga nzijjako transport. Nga ngulirako tata amata. Nga ngulirako ne jjajja ekikopo ky'amata. Nga ngula ne hafu ya sukaali. Nga ngulirako ne jjajja hafu ya sukaali. Jjajja kimanya alina amajaani. Nga mbawa sukaali nga abaanyi. Ngenda ne laptop yange. Bwe mala nga ngenda ku church wa musumba Tom nga nsaba. Bwe mba njagala nga ngenda kumirako ssenta nga ntuula emabega nga nsaba. Bwe mba njagala nga ngenda ekabowa nga ntuula emabega nga nsaba. Bwe mba njagala nga ngenda ku watoto nga ntuula waggulu nga nsaba. Bwe njagala nga ngenda ku prayer palace nga ntuula emabega nga nsaba. Bwe njagala nga ngenda wa Dr. Serada nga nkikolako. Bwe njagala nga ngenda wa Pastor Kamese Godfrey. Nekwekayo gye saagala attention. Bwe njagala nga ngenda nga nnoonya Pastor Sembera. onja genda mukyalo enangabo nga ngende sonde wa jjajjange nga mbeera eyo nga kakolide kaggwako nga nzirayo ku kisaawa Entebbe nga nninnya ennyonyi nga nkomawo e Virginia mu Arlington nga neebaka nga nkola akasente nga njirinnya nga ngende London nga ndaba omukulu nga nkola akasente nga ngende France nga ndaba omukulu nga nkola akasente nga ngendako Bubirigi nga neeyagala nga nkola sente nga ngendako e Norway ng'ekintu nkigunda nga nkola sente nga ngendako e South Africa naye ndowooza eyo tulekeyo nja kgenda ntuula e Nairobi ewa engineer Vivian Mutumba siraba kinyonoona ezo zonna sente ng'e Nairobi kumpi oba nga ngende Tanzania nga ngende wa Dr. Kimambo oba nga nkubira Dora essimu nga mugamba sibiri gy'oli mambo nja kukubira Yusufu Lisasi ayina emirimu ali mu oil ka ngende Tanzania wamma ntegedde ka ngende nkoleko big money siraba kimbonaabona nga ngenda nkubira Lisasi Dr. Lisasi abaddeeki nga nkola sente yoba Gise family. This is Esther spreading my wings. Kyebali banje naro e Tanzania bannize mwana oba nga ngende Malawi. Malawi girl, what is she? Yaje e Tanzania ne tukola renewable energy. Mambo vipi? Tonzanyi sanza oluswahili bwe ndusabi kojja kudduka. Oluswahili bwe ndusabi kogenda kudduka. Nze siremererwa. Nga ngende Dar es Salaam. Habari za asubuhi, habari za jioni. Funga mdomo yake. Tanzania is waiting for me if Uganda doesn't want me. Nairobi is waiting for me. Ngangende wa Dr. Mbuge. Ngambera ne Sylvia. Elia Gigiri. But Nanga Favor is waiting for me in Zambia. Togo is waiting for Esther. Ghana is waiting for me. Uganda. Woohoo! Nga nyimba mkana kayimba. Mwali mwana munene nze ndi wa mutini toyiddanga namu nze nze ndi mwana wa ggulu gwe beera n'omunene wo nze munene please Yesu atudde munda mu nze. Oh my God. Mukola wa mu World Bank? Mukola mu Civil Aviation? Osabira wa? Kumira ko Center Cathedral? This is it. Jagende ruwero ne kwekeyo. Jagende ruwero mu barracks. How about that? Nze Esther Solome. Ya Rabbi. Jagende gaba. This is it. Magamye mbaletera content mungi. Kitalo mabere. Kyatara kisagala kulya bintu biri mu wuzi. Kati ndi wano nesokola amannyo n'olulimi. ebyo nno mubirabe kubanga temumanyi. You just conclude the way you want. When I jogewa, when I never taliwa. Temugenda kuddamu ovuma muntu yenna mu social media. Oli munaku wajjanga mugugu. Entero mukisa. Okola ku TV. Koyimirira n'otuvuma. Nga toli malaya. Omanyi kola bwa malaya obwo nga bwagala. Neto ina gogena kulembera ngoli malaya. I'm telling you the truth. You're not going to motivate any of our kids. Obera muntalo sawa bina. You're not the kind of motivator I'm looking for. You're not the kind of president I want. Wentelo mukisa. Tugende wa mukulu. Tubalope. Nze mukulu. Lwaki ngende wa mukulu. Gembuyaga. Rankasi. Ono ye rankasi. Telo mukisa. Wanfukire zike. Ngate zike lina kubeera ku mitwalo 5. Kasofuke zike nga kutwala muzu. Using this. Wentelo mukisa. Tata oyo aposo. Ngenda kutwale wa aposo mitala. Toyina mpisa. Oli pastor owewa. Happy birthday Mama Chintu. Ebintu bichuka. Eyo wajise family. What is family to you? This is my family. Katonda. Waliwo annumbya mu kabox nangamba mboyi simanyi yo family ne mutunulya wenti nangamba kale olepowa. You don't know my relationship with people. So toneraga. Mugende muyige kompisa. Todane mu kabox kange please. Weyantero mukisa. Mumagala kusanyuka mwekanga abalala bakaaba. Kasigale n'abakaba mugende mpata after please. Nabimanyira. Sigwasose. Nze gwoliko tomanyi. You don't know me. Gamba. Yantero mukisa wakati w'ennyanja awo. Masekati gembuyaga. Oh, yeah, way. Mwangamba I do me. This is me. Boko wango genda, please. My family members will watch my things. Anti gwewe kaina content. Nyabo. Ebyo byokopa bukopi byosoma mbitabo. Newe pimpinga. Nze ndi ku original, please. Ntambuza content wo ne bakuba ne bavuma. Nga tokimanyi. Bwende tebyabalala ng'oyomba. Kechi. Isolation enyuma ng'okola by'oyagala. This is me representing my bloodline. Now we're representing you, please. Tekukaya. Kona sukuma. Judith mabidi kwagala nyo. This is me supporting the gospel artists. Nga bakukuba mukwano no swala. Naye Yesu akumanyi. Ne Yesu yaswala ne bamwambula. Guma ojayitawo. Wayitawo da by the way. Olaba nze mpitawo. Oh moyo no biri Yesu komikuwe newayo nga sadaka. Waliwo engoma z'okuba yange tebagikuba. Bw'ogikuba ng'ekuba ggwanga mugi. Nze ndi ngoma. Ate webaamu Yesu kiyitirira. Tuba tutereza ggwanga nga ntudde butuuzi wano. Nga tukozesa all the talents and the gifts. Ne callings. Nga bagoba buli mubbi. Nga bakwata buli musiru. nga bakwata abateeka obutwa ne bawayiriza abalala mwena bagenda bakwata. Watch. Buli ali mu ddogo ng'oli mu government tugenda kufishing out. Buli ali mu entertainment industry ng'oli ku musaayi gw'abalala to become big. I'm after you. Kati ate bw'oba ng'asomera mu ssomero mwe nasomero wedde mwana kawedde. Kibeere bwe kityo. Comedians. Akiti. Pablo. Kasime. I'm after you. Motivate abaana baffe. Njagala clean things. The country is mine, not yours. Trust me. Oyina abantu bangi. Ate nango ya president yagala nfuuke comedian nga gwe. All I do is to support your things. Nze sitaaga. Gwe mukwano kubanga olya ku social media. Nze sirya ku social media. Kati nze nino sindika byammwe nze atalya ku social media. Tuwangula. Nze nkola bukozi Yesu n'amultiplying. Gwe olina okulekaana ne weeranga. Nze ndi golodi. Siri fake. Nze mbeera mu vault please. Bw'oba oyagala olina okubeera ne deposit box mu bank. Siri kubeera ku display. Nze se displaying mukwano mundabe. Tobyogera n'obyogera mu bantu. Nze saagala mawulire. Fake products ze zibeera mu mawulire. Bulijjo tokimanyi. Abalinyira ku balala. Ba one hit wonder. Nkwagala nnyo omugagga. Kamukuba empeta by'omunda mmotokoto. Ayina taxi e Uganda. Alina amayumba. Ayambye abantu. Tobala. Kasasa boys mbagala nnyo please. In the honor of the late Baka Pokino. Mama Solome Baka nkwagala nnyo. Mama wange mbwati. Tata Sebo Kigozi Raymond. Kajambo. Omugagga. Victor Sekabira nkwagala nnyo. Waliwo ne biteetaaga kuteesaako. Ow'omukwano Beatrice Nakimuli Baka. Nkwagala nnyo. Ngamba gwe Peter. Kisito. Eyo bazigise family. Waliwo abantu nga tebaataaga kwekubira kuwanga mujje mu bategeere. Ate nga lwaki mututegeere? Lwaki nga mbeera mu mawulire? For what? Abantu b'ennyambya ne balinnyo amawulire sibala. Nze buli lw'enkulaba mu mawulire nga nkola nti. Kabaka akuba atya engalo? Azirina bigonoonya amulina. Abantu b'ennyambya mu ssomero ne bayita ne batusinga sibala. Ne gwe tolina g'oyamba. Gw'okoppa bukopi. Naawe ovaayo okwogera mu bantu mboli professor. Please. Ku bintu byaffe kw'oyimirira n'ofuuka professor, right? Tosobola kukola so hard. Oli supervisor? Obba waka waffe n'ofuuka professor ffe ne graduating. Kunze kwe mugenda okukoma. Amwirawo sera ekyamaziga go. Abeerawo ezumi. Gwoli n'eddoboozi? Gwoli newspaper material. Nze siri newspaper material. Amawulire ffe tugakola mwe ne mugafuna. Ne mugasupplying. Naye agange gatambuze nga tolina lukusa. Ojja kumpulira. Simanyi lwaki wali onkuba for me to wake up. These promises. And what you say family? yesu wagirina. Mu famire yange tuzina, tuyimba, tuzanya emizannyo, tuli ba scout, tuli ba mama, tuli ba tata, tuli ba jjajja, tuli ba kojja, byonna tubikola. We influence the nation on a big level. Gwe simanyi kyokola kandyamu n'olwekyo oli entrepreneur nga ku ssente zaffe kw'olinyidde kale wano taano watawewoone kunze kwe mugenda okukoma. I am telling you, after me ne muzika omuntu omulala mbu yavudde depression, you're going to deal with God. nze ndi kapere, nze ndi just vase. Wano tata we waluma. You're saying irresponsible words to people. Amaze okuyamba kati omulinnyirira olw'okuba takyali tasobola kuyamba, right? Ate ne bw'aba talina kyakkoledde. Why don't you just love people than loving them nga bafudde? For what? Give me a break. Sigala n'abaana bo ne mukazi wo tovaayo mu society, beera mu private wing, tojja mu public wing. Anti mulina ssente mugende mu ddwaliro mu private. Fe oba olukale mutuleke mwana. Mwabeesobola ne mutwala bakadde bammwe waweeru babajjanjabe mubeere eyo newaffe temujja. Eyo bagise family. Nze ndi family ya Bishop Maawa. Bishop Maawa. Nkamuteekeko mu muwulire ye tebajja kumpa ku bakadde. Nze ndi family ya Bishop Maawa. Sauti nga sijagadde. Nyumira nnyo ekigunda. Ezo rude words ze mugamba abantu kunze kwe ziba zikoma. You're not going to see another cure. Kubanga nali nsobola okwetuga. Naye ngeri timunange nze bwe neetuga eggwanga mbandi zizi. Nze bwe nfa eggwanga liba liweddeyo. Omulambo gwabwe guli expensive. Oguze Uganda. Trust me, nemala nkakuonamu sigenda kuziikibwa nga mukopi tebakulya ebinusi. Baba bantwala emanyi bujju binge emotoka zivako mabega temugamba ye. Kati kasijja kusirika kubanga bwe nsirika nja kufa. Dr. Serwada yabagamba tayinza kusirika kubanga ali expensive nga mulamu. Since you can't handle him nga mulamu kabaleka aleme kufa kati. Nze sagala munange mummalireko ssente nga wafudde kati kanjira mbeera mulamu. Ate mbeere ate musonde omulambo muguze Kampala nedda. Nze tebansondera. Kyekyo lwaki ne air ticket yange teyali nsonde. Kati bw'oba wansonderako kunyamba anywhere. God wanted to bless you. But instead of a blessing, it became a curse. I'm part of When I saw mu nyumba yo, ebigambo n'okunya bingi, it became a curse. The Lord wanted to bless you because of me. And he did, by the way. Nina nyumba zinayingiramu nga mbeera abalwadde mwawona. Nina nyumba zinayingiramu nga temufumbirwa ne mufumbirwa. Emirimu ne mufuna. Kubanga bazadde bammwe tebeewaasa. Wakati amuze emyaka emeka? You should celebrate every year. Trust me. But we have 38. Wakati mu maziga. Wakati mu bwavu. My mother has kept her vows intact. Trust me. My dad has done his part as a man. Then this is our Bishop Mao. That was a Hawa Mao. Boys, before you marry that girl, please find out who she is and where she comes from. Tosanga busanzi mwala mu taxi mu kirabu. N'ogamba bannange omuwala ng'anyirira ogenda twala omuzimu eka. Boys, girls, tolaba bulabi musajja wa kabi and you take them home. Don't stop sleeping around. Mugenda kwebaka n'obwana bwa sitaani. Sitaani atuddemu ffe mwafugira ng'omwoyo omutukuvu atula n'afuga. Sitaani bwe nsalawo ne muwa akatebe munda ogenda genda ne sitaani kati ate nze bwe muwa akatebe oba owedde kubanga nze mba n'omunene sitaani yennyini. Nze bwe muwa akatebe Uganda mba agiwaddeyo. Kati engeri nti I influence the nations. Ntuula eri mu European Union. Nze engeri nti ntuula eri wa Queen England. Happy birthday the Queen of England. Mutamwina access. Nze nina direct nze connection yange tali weak. Omusajja oyo Paulo. Nze access yange nze mpitawo buyisi. Golina okunnyonnyolako ate. Nze olutuuka wenti. Ne mala ngamba kati ngenda mu White House. Tolina serious. Zino ze family zange. Kale. Introduction. Her Majesty the Queen. Throughout 7 historic decades on the British throne, Queen Elizabeth II has remained a steady presence in times of peace, tumult, and profound social change. Kamba yambe. Ngenda wasoma nayo page nga 2 tuveeyo ngende mbalala. As Britain's longest-serving monarch, Queen Elizabeth II has devoted her life to serving the United Kingdom and the Commonwealth. Her extraordinary reign has seen her embark on countless overseas tours, welcome more than 150 heads of state to Buckingham Palace, undertake hundreds of annual official engagements, and offer calm and empathy in the face of tragedy. From the 2005 London terrorist attacks to the 2017 Grenfell fire, and of course the sudden death of Diana, Princess of Wales, in 1997 when I was finishing my primary 7. When I got 7 points from today and boarding primary school. Kati buli mwaka nja kubabulira kiki nakola newa gyendi. Kati soko lindeko mwana. Mala kutereeza wano something. Yesu Mnazaris. Kantu kaganya. Katunde 2005, I was at the university in my second year, and I went to Cobalt for industrial training. I first went to, let me see, in my first year, let me confirm the confirmation. Is it nearer here? It is not nearer here. It is away. It is very far from heaven. I thought it was very near. Let me confirm. Because I went to Cobalt, I went to Kasese, I worked with the KCCA. I'm looking for my CV, my resume. Is it in here? Because I've done a lot of things that it is overwhelming. Okay, let me get a soft copy. I think it's very far and I don't have time for that. So let me get my resume here. Very, very, very fast. Be patient with me, please. Overdraft, fee charges. Temusombo amana, tisina overdraft. CV or resume. What did I just do? Okay. Okay. Time to get to business. It has always been business, but now I meant to sit and we enjoy all of us together once more again. Okay. In 2005, July to 2005, September, I worked with KCCA, Nakawa Division, Uganda. Some of the things I did: inspected the construction of maintenance of Luzira prison roads, assisted in the construction of drainage systems that aligned the open drainage channel, organized clients' bids, records for the different projects held at the division, collected waste from collection points and took to the landfill for dumping, conducted solid waste management, mixed concrete, and constructed roads. That's just a brief. In 2006, I went to National Water and Sewage Corporation Bara area in Uganda, collected water samples in sample bottles and performed laboratory tests. That was 2006 July to 2006 August. Collected water samples in sample bottles and performed laboratory tests. Distributed water using drums and pipes during water shortage in the area. Treated water by adding chemicals to raise the pH, plus other chemical components to cleanse the water, and treated sewage using waste stabilization ponds. Cleaned the different treatment units like the aerator. Inventoried equipment. I did inventory for equipment, materials used in plumbing and treatment works, and entered the information in the accounts books. Overhauled an electrical centrifugal pump used in one of the pumping house at Roharo Treatment Facility, developed skills in water treatment process, physical, chemical, and carried out bacteriological analysis of water. That is Mara Area National Water and Sewage Corporation, which was near the university mast. That's when I met the resources, and through Dr. Israel Wasura, I met a family. In Nakawa division, I still met a family, and one of Martin Luwama's tight friends, Harold, was working there then. So I had family besides family, and I enjoyed my stay with Nakawa division. I enjoyed Mara University while I was working at National Water and Sewage Corporation, and Israel Wasura, doctor, requested Dr. Simon to get me a place to rent, which he did in the village. They called it the village. In 2007, June 2007 to August 2007, I went as a trainee to Kasese Cobalt Company Limited, Uganda. First, I had applied to Cobalt and they did not call me. Then I applied. Then I was sent. The university sent me to Busia, and I met a friend in Busia who studied still with Martin Luwama in the civil engineering. He was their civil engineer at the district, because I was sent to work at the district, and my supervisor ngakwana ngamsoga kechanzirusayo mwana yajanga nga banfuniddewo okubeera ka gundi akokubeeramu akakimu bitabu kyobwo buloogi nga mukama wange ajja mu ruumu yange nga tayambadde essaati nga tekuli masannyalaze nali mu candlelight dinner nga the bathroom was outside. Those who have been to Busia, you can relate. Now my friend Aroma they helped me get a place, and their boss said I stay near them, so they agreed and they were like, okay. So they get me a place where he was, because he wasn't coming from Busia, he was coming from Jinja, and he had days, you know how when you work at the district in different areas, you keep going back and forth to your home. Now he had a self-contained room, a presidential suite. He had everything. First suggested I go and shower from there. I went to the room and I went back to my room, locked my door, put on my candle, power had chucked. Now, time to bathe. I'm like, should I go back to the boss's room? I don't know the boss. The language he's speaking, I don't know. And I'm like, hello? Who is that? He says his name. I'm like, okay. Then I open to check him, to see him. I just locked the door. I just locked the door. I did not shower that night. Nenkola kabazimbi anaba kabazimbi. Anange. It's such a male. I was next to the border of Busia. So those who stay in Busia, yeah, you can relate. I opened small. I love traveling, but that day I wished I was in camp. But later, in the middle of the night, when I could not hear anyone out, I locked the door. Then in the bathroom, I had a torch. Nenjiteka waggulu, nenaba mangu kabazimbi, neneira amazzi. Because I was tired and everything was so not nice. Again, gye bakwana ku first day. Simanyi oba onoosobola okukola. Then the following day, I talked to Aroma, Namgamba cannot stay here. Namgamba, can you take me where you stay? Nangamba, no, I can't. But let's get you a house. Tukujemu Lodge. Because they knew the problem of their boss. So Aroma moves around, finds some lady, nga banfunira aka house, nga nfuna nali nina akafaliso nze ndi self-contained. Benjamin Muwanga Mujalero had given me his camping mattress to go with. Ati jajanga agenda mu bintu nga ngenda nga tugamba family members analina camping byakoze tanagenda ne sleeping bag yange. Esther. Nga nina ka mattress kange. Benya had given me a mattress. I had stuff. Nze ndi self-contained. Now nga neva nga bafunira nyumba nga teka mukafaliso kange nga neva ka nga mpona boss mu lodge. Now office I used to look at him with this good eye of I wish you knew I'd hate you with a passion. Nga weekend we took nga bo bagenda nga there is a friend go twakola naye a girl, I forgot her name. She took me to her place first before they got me that house actually. Ne never kamudiro lye. Nenga alinamu muganda we, so it was more of a inconveniencing them because the place was also small. Nga balina TV. Nga never kawansi nga TV ekono mubali. Nengamba manange. Until when they got me a place because they needed to clean the house. Gye bantwala. Nembera yoko mbandi awo bannange nga kasasa go poloti yakobera FM. I swear upon the living God sasula. Ngangamba Roma, Kasese has called me finally, but I don't have enough money. Please get me some money when this finance could get me transport to Kasese because I don't want even to go back home. I just want to go straight. Get a bus and go to Kasese. Aroma, I love you. I love you. He became family. So I enkerango udevcha after the call. Nazukuka kumaja. Took a bus from Busia back to Kampala. I went with Aroma. Ngakoma Naguru. Actually Nasula wa Aroma. And Naguru with his family. Nasula Mudido. Then very early, because he told me you can't move now. Let's go back home because I'm going back to town. Nantwale Naguru, Nasula Mudido. Netukera very early in the morning. Nanyamba, Nantwala mu town. Nantwala ku bus, and I boarded a bus to Kasese. Nga jendaga simanyi yo, but I was happy I was leaving Busia. And I had to do it very fast because we didn't have enough time. That is how I went to Cobalt. And I had fun. So in Cobalt, the things I did, I will just give bullets. Collected water samples from the river in Queen Elizabeth National Park to detect pyrite from industrial plant and treat water used at the plant. Inspected the nursery beds of different plants and monitored planted trees around the company premises to fight global warming due to lack of trees in Kasese. Represented with my supervisor, the general manager at community meetings to resolve problems and discuss ongoing needs. Took levels of water at specific points in the canal that carries water for electricity generation for the process plant to use at the power station. Collected waste material in respective bins and took for disposal or burning. Monitored noise and took dust samples. Carried out laboratory tests on samples such as a pH, chlorine, suspended solids, total dissolved solids and temperature. Overhauled pumps, replaced pulleys and belts, mounted control panels and installed antenna. Inspected the progress of company projects in different areas. I did all that but in different departments because I was all over being an environmental engineer. I was all over, so I worked with almost everyone. The company then had over 399 workers and they had only 10 ladies, and me, I was a trainee. By that time, I think I was the only... No, some boys came from Makere. Later, they joined. But at first, I was the only trainee. Then later, some boys from Makere University came and joined us. Then also Chambogo later sent people, because I remember I found Wilson there, I think. Angela was already there. Wilson was there as a civil guy, but he left after some time. I don't remember what exactly. Then there was Kasese, Senkindu Edward. I found them there, I think. So I had company of Senkindu Edward. I had Angela Nariso. I had Wilson. I had Akena Patrick. I had now that is Chambogo Life, and Chambogo and Mengo. Yeah, and I blended in an amazing way. Mia was Senkindu was in with the management, human resource, and other things. Wilson was with the civil guys. Angela was with mechanical. Mia was with environment, but Mia would go in all departments because I'm an environmental engineer, and anything in any section that meant to deal with the environment, I was always there. That's why they saw me a lot. Then I am coming from down up. Then I started working. With Mbara, I added everything, I think. Let me see. I must have added yeah, with Mbara I added everything. Then I went to Cobalt, then I went to... Oh, they changed. I changed. In Mbara, I worked with National Water itself, just water. Then I went to their sewage system. I switched. Within the 3 months that I was there, I switched from one level to another. That's why it was... That's why I was like... I went back twice. Okay. Because I was there June up to August in Mbara. And no, I was there July to August 2006. In 2005, I was there from July to September. In Kasesa, I was there from June to August. Then I started working in May 2009 to May 2010 with BIMCO Consult Limited Uganda as a technical officer. I completed mapping and GIS, that is Geographical Information System readings at specific points and roads while performing impact assessments and audits in various sectors, performed public consultations, field studies, and collected baseline information, procured office supplies and equipment. Notable accomplishments: wrote a chapter on environmental laws and regulations and project description, identifying social impact and developing mitigation measures. Clients were able to obtain their certificate of operation after the reports are approved by the NEMA, National Environment Management Authority, Uganda. That is a brief. I got someone who helped me to summarize my big CV. Next time I'll tell you the kind of projects I did. Then in 2010, June, I joined Geotaxon Consult. June of 2010, I joined Geotaxon Consult as a technical officer from June 2010 to February 2015. But constant working was from June 2010 till when I went back to the university to do a master's in renewable energy. Yes, that was 2010 August. Sorry, 11 August. Because that's when I joined the university again. But I was on a freelance in small things here and there. So what did I do with Geotaxon? Performed environmental impact assessment and audits in energy, biodiversity, water, environmental health, waste management, agriculture, stock fisheries, and transportation sectors. Performed public consultations, field studies, and collected baseline information. Designed layout plans for proposed projects, especially fueling station, and compiled the environmental management plan, compiled the audit report, and wrote the compliance schedule for the non-compliances. Notable accomplishment: wrote a chapter on environmental laws as usual, and project description, identifying social impact and developing mitigation measures. Clients were able to obtain their certificate the same thing as below, because they were all companies. Summary of qualifications: excellent organization, communication skills, problem solver, environmental engineer, experience in environmental impact assessment, audit, health, law and policy, sanitation and solid waste management and accounting, ability to design renewable non-renewable systems, ability to use geographical information system tools using during mapping, identifying of cleaner production technologies to replace those that produce waste and pollute the environment, water supply and waste, this was just a brief of, this is a summary of something. Education, Bachelor of Engineering and Environmental Engineering Management, Chambogo University, Uganda, 2004-2008. And I did a project dissertation designed of a biological treatment system in Wankulikuku village, Rubaga division, Kampala district. Advanced Certificate of Education, Caltech Academy, Uganda, 2002-2003. Key subjects: physics, economics and mathematics. Certificate of Education, Mengo Senior School, Uganda, 1998-2001. Training, Safety Analysis course, Kasese Cobalt, July 2007. West Spillage Management, Kasese Cobalt Training Center, June 2007. Computer skills, Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and this was a brief. It's an old thing. I haven't seen my complete thing, so I was sending it to different people to help me and furnish it here and there. And yes, amazingly, it has been helped. Yes, when you use the word resume. Now, let me go to my Jesus is the answer. Jesus is the one. If you have some questions at the corners of your mind, presence of discouragement, peace you cannot find, reflections of the old past, they seem to face you every day. And this one thing I do know, that Jesus is the way. Jesus is the answer for the world to do. Above him there's no other. Jesus is the way. Jesus is the answer for the world today. Above him there's no other. Jesus is the way. If you have some questions at the corners of your mind, regional conference updates, dear authors and reviewers. Ensigirabe tugiryako makoola. Ensigirabe mulabe edduka. Badde nina kye nnoonya wano. Badde nina kye nnoonya. Munansonyiwa to be taking so long. I was looking at an email that was sent last in 2016. Yeah, I've got it. I did my research in, when I did my master's, I did a research. My main topic was assessing septic tanks to see if they can be used as biodigesters. But if you go online, you will not see it and you will not see my name. My title was, they sat down and gave me the title, a new one, same thing but different way of presenting it. Exploring the potential to generate household cooking gas from septic tanks in Uganda, a case study. Solome Nachimera, R. Oko, A. Rugumayo, and A. B. Sevitosi, Makerere University, Kampala, Uganda, Stellenbosch University, South Africa. I'll just give you an abstract of my work. In this paper, the potential and perceptions of using septic tanks as biodigesters to support in biogas production was investigated. Experimental, quantitative, and qualitative approaches. In this paper, the potential and perceptions of using septic tanks as biodigesters to support in biogas production was investigative, experimental, quantitative, and qualitative. Was investigated, full stop. Experimental, quantitative, and qualitative approaches were used in assessing the designs and data collected during the research. It was found that 56% of a sampled group of people were non-responsive to the use of biogas from the septic tanks, while only 32% were responsive, with the rest unsure. This was attributed to the lack of awareness about biogas, where 88% of the respondents showed no knowledge of biogas use. Of the sampled households with septic tanks, only the plastic septic tank designs were able to produce biogas. An improved model was designed with an inflow point of sewage from the toilet, a cesspool, a mixing chamber where extra feed such as cow dung can be added, and the digester for biogas production. The slurry is collected at the end of the model. The proposed model was found to be compatible to environmental requirements, easy to adopt in domestic household, and also relatively low cost, with standard system estimated at $1,170. Further work is required in ascertaining the daily biogas potential from a household septic tank. Also, there is need to quantify the potential impact of converting a high percentage of septic tanks into biodigesters for biogas production. When you go to the internet, you'll find my work there, but put in the name Richard Oko, then they'll give you the work. At the end of it, in conclusion, you're going to find a face like that. You'll find Dr. Sevitos's face and Richard Oko's face. Richard Oko is a co-author. The late Dr. Albert Rugumayo was a co-author. The principal author is Nachimera Esther Solome, holds a bachelor's degree in environmental engineering from Chambogo University. Richard Oko holds a PhD degree in electrical engineering from the University of Cape Town. He is presently an associate professor at the department of then co-authored the late Dr. Albert Rugumayo, who held a PhD degree. He was presently a lecturer at the College of Engineering, Design, Art and Technology and Makerere University. But he was also the Vice Chancellor, Ndejo University. They never mentioned that here. Co-author was Ben. Ben holds a PhD in electrical engineering, University at Cape Town. Currently, he is a professor in the Department of Mechanical and Metronics Engineering State University. Presenter, the paper is presented by Associate Professor Richard Oko. Ngambalabira bannange bwento neviiramawo. Ndowooza ne bwentema family members bange ne bwentema. Kale kambasomereyo katono aka Queen Elizabeth, then mbaleke. That is what we call family, not so. Those people are also my family members. I love the family of the late Albert Rugumai, especially the daughter that I met at Makerere University, who was doing, I think she was doing civil electric or one of the two. His last born. I think she was the same year with my sister, my baby sister. Baby sister was in Makerere. She was doing building economics. Those are land valuers. My grandfather was a surveyor. Choka Esther Solome. Zawento mwana. So Diana, Princess of Wales, died in 1997. By Her Majesty's side, through every triumph and every storm, has been Prince Philip, who died a year ago. Their enduring love spans even longer than Elizabeth's near 70-year reign. What began initially as a teenage crush has proven to be a royal romance for the ages, complete with an ever-expanding family line that comprises 4 children, 8 grandchildren, and by early 2021, 9 great-grandchildren. In this special issue, we take a look back on some key chapters of Elizabeth's remarkable life, her carefree early childhood, her post-World War II wedding to Philip, World War II wedding to Philip, her ascension to the throne at the age of 25, and every significant milestone that's followed, including the marriages of her children and grandchildren, her own platinum wedding anniversary, and her Safili Jubilee marking 65 years as a sovereign who has always understood the need for the monarchy to evolve with modern times. During her annual Christmas broadcast in 1999, when I got my second facial paralysis, for example, Elizabeth reflected on lessons yet to come in the new millennium that still ring true 20 years later. I was in my senior 2 in Mengo Senior School. I'm an 84 born, so how old was I then? As I look to the future, I have no doubt at all that the one certainty is change, and the pace of that change will only seem to increase. The sheer rate of change seems to be sweeping away so much that is familiar and comforting, but I do not think we should be over anxious. We can make sense of the future if we understand the lessons of the past. Long live the Queen of England, Elizabeth II. Abalokole, abantu abamu temwagala politics. I am a watchman whose lineage has politics, whose lineage should have had the first president of Uganda. And the Lord allowed me to read things because of my lineage, because I'm supposed to be helping nations in line with leadership. I cannot advise presidents. That's why I love Billy Graham. Ebirala njabalaga ku katono mpola because the kinds of me, the royals like me, our weddings we wear like that. Ebyammwe mwambala nammwe ebyammwe ng'ebyabakopi, kati ebyaffe twambala gawuni, kati omuntu ategera ebya gawuni egundi ekasulira akayeero ne gundi ne Christiana Kayanja abasigadde abasigadde kambaleke nga bwe muli royal royal dress code. It's Kasule Raphael Contour. Ne Christiana Kenje. What's that day? I cannot come for advice when I want to wear a gown in the evening. That is why I am flying with my kind, so that I don't make mistakes while dressing up. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Miracle Saint Cathedral. Katena kweruma abatuze. Yellow. Kati fe watu watu wafilidwa president in Nairobi. We fly at half mast. May your soul rest in power. Mwai Kibaki. Kati waba nibye mwa mumanyi. Nzetina wakama kukumpaliza mahuli manjamu. Happy birthday, bestie. Yolobi. Esther Solome mulabe duka. Amangambye too much content. Nengamba omanyi. But sweet. Content kamusewe so that I can have my peace. I am tired of being disrespected and called names because of your own content. Kambiteke bweru munabisanga kasita muyina abantu ba mu same groups nga mwefaanana. So it is well with my soul, trust me. It is well with my soul. Nza kudda ngandekana nawe. Alinda bazeyo lekana nawe ngandike ekyamu aganyabo. Ka position akatono ko olina kokozesa okumanyira nze nzenna. I am the daughter of the Most High God. Nze nga ngenda ndeekalekana mbuno ngenda wa president's office mukulaba mukulu. Kudiru kinga nze mukulu. That's sort of what the president can sort of. Nekati gwengeri into you cannot solve anything. Please do and walk to work. Go and strike. Genda. Nze kampereze bakadde bange emmere baleme genda mu strike. Kugamba president atuyambe It has ended in praise, I tell you. Tuyimbe muno oluyimba. Siyezera alette naku mwana. Nze simanyi na tuyimbe mwana wa munaku. Nze ndi mujimu oluba luterere. Ndekera okulwala mwana. Nze senga wange yagamba nekana ku olwala togenda nakola exercise. Senga ndi wano kola exercise mwana. Akana kabeera kafeesa bisawa kakolola yandekanira nekaba nga ndi mutu sikemu mwana wa munaku. That is family. Kayimba kalelo nyimbira banaku mwana wa munaku semberako kumpi kayimba kalelo nyimbira banaku baserebu bakuna basinga bali banaku abanene bakuna basinga bali banaku baba kubukali ne bavuga bima ngojaka nabi abalala twali banaku olaba ne Museveni yali munaku kabe bobi waini yali munaku semakula misa choliwa yali munaku kenza babuli nasire munaku Atanga kyali mulamu mama. Bamulekole banaku. Tuli banaku munanga tuli bamuleko. Tolina kyokola kyesisobola. Trust me. I just respect you and I tell you your things. I don't sit here nenkola jokes zange nensokanzeka. Aboti kwagala nnyo. Katonda w'abanaku. Abakadde b'ekkanisa bonna. Ng'oli mwana wa mukadde kani waliko omukono. Ng'oli mwana wa mukadde w'ekkanisa. Okulira mu kiwempe. Wana bw'okuba eŋŋoma ekuba gwanga mujje mwankuba nga mulowooza munzikiza. Nze bwankuba bagiyita gwanga mujje. Temwakola. You tell me all wrong words, then you block me. Nga mweyita baweereza ba Mukama. Kale engeri nti mugenda mu ggulu katugisabike. Tugendeko tuyimbe nono omwana. Tuba tugenda mu private wing. Private wing eriwa? Iyi private wing eraseewo. Eri private wing eyakabye ekyakyajinga. Mwagamba idumi era tulabika tujjudde. Konna. Hey, hi, connected. I am connected. Connection zange teziri weak, please. Zigenda direct mu ggulu. Mwagamba Esther, do you tova ku bantu obeesibako ne ngamba kale. Anti engeri tugonzaala ogenda giwulira. Genda kusaba. Neri abantu abasiru naye ono bannange tugenda mugenda nga tulaba. Engeri gyendokoka olw'emu bwange bonna nendokoka nenkakana nga afuuse sitaani nze kennyini. Kino kiba kikwafu. Siyinza kufuuka sitaani mu COVID-19. Tugende wa testimony. Maana kagwa come off please. Munnange kagwa tuyimbire wano mu silence. Tuli mu silent disco. Kasita abantu olida oluyimba lwo balumanyi. Testimony. Tuli mu silent disco ku Friday. Teri kulekanira bantu. Way. Yeah. I love you. Way. Give me an son. Give me an son. Testimony. Sing my story. My story. Let's say testimony. Let's change my story. My story. New times has come. Thing will be easy. Is on your side. Turn my sorrow into dancing. Into brother day. He's a big girl. Miracle worker. Flaga yange mwajiri nyiride. I have to raise his back up. Ku platform ya Yesu. Hey, no. My flag. I'm taking it back. Mwajiri nyiride. You're free to do what you want. Nae flaga yange. Nino Joza. Change my story. It is mine. That flag is mine. It is not yours. Temugenda raising on any stupid platform simply because you want a good life. You're free to do what you want, trust me, but don't use my flag. It is out of respect and love. Mwadduka Uganda ne mufuuka ne mugenda Masairam. Mugume. So don't use my flag. Mukozese zeze ensi ze mulimu. My story, a testimony. Abaana b'eggwanga balina omutima gw'eggwanga. We work our way to the top and support our nations. Tetugenda kukozesa any rubbish to support our people back home. Nedda komawo testimony. The rest, do what you want. I'm not a newspaper material. Trust me, and I don't want it. But what I've done, trust me, ask those that know me. Nga si lugambo. Yes, in my story. Bobera mu asylum, tubera mu silence, mu underground. These are my sorrow into dance. And say, "Inu brother J, he's a good guy, miracle occur." Girls, oba kuleseewo agende. Tekako music gw'oyagala. Oyambale nga bw'oyagala mu kisenge kyo. Okuuna edansi. Togenda kubeera bwereere ofuuke malaya ku kkubo. Mbuki, you're proving a point? You're just putting your nakedness out. Ofuuke ekyonziira, please. Bakogeddeko? Bagambye ki? Bakogobye mu family? Noonya nze nja kubeera family member wo. Toyina fees? Noonya. I'll connect you to the right channels. Nze nina connection yange link si enough. Chaka Paulo. Yogambye munne yamugambye mwana connecting ku first sun mbu network anaga wa those are weak links. Nyange otambula ne family yange ojja kuseka okweri. Oye bamuyise Rachel Namubiriwu. Nzaalwa ye Uganda Kampala. Bamuzala epo. That trust in the girl. Endi twatabanga rabutamanya. silusanya noyitani nakubumba najibumba bumba bumba byokukaba sujuyi byokusinda nino mubumbi yabumba byenne byange abumba kazi besente. Medicine for mental illness. Nambumba bumba. Yes. Byakukaba. Sujuyi byakusinda. Abumba kazi besente. I am. I have represented the singers, you know, so abasika utunze mbazaala, abayimbi nze mbazaala, aba artist nze mbazaala, mwina mbazaala, amajenze kimanyi kye tuliko. Who cares? Omukazi yaŋŋamba tebitukwatako, who cares? Naŋŋamba nagamba mututaase bannange bagisibiriti ku group ya Dr. Mulinde. Nangamba tebitukwatako byotunyumiza. Who cares? Who cares? Era nga nziramu nga ndwala. These mungamba nkola exercise ndeme kubeera mulwadde. Tuli mu gym kati. Nanta sauce. Okay. Some more people. Swanantasa, hallelujah, nantasa. Waka. Mbuteri alaba bintu byange. Kasita gwe bakulaba. Naye engeri gyenkoyo obutwa bw'otuwa ne command gy'olina y'abantu bangi abakulaba ka platform kankajjewo by teaching you the right thing. This is Esther with family. Redefining family. I am family. When fumbirwa ngegenda boundaries sicho. Takumira mpera. Katonda yabadde mwene ensonga. Katonda yabadde mwene ensonga. Katonda yabadde mwene ensonga. Katonda yabadde mwene ensonga. Duya yabadde mwene ensonga. Katonda yabadde mwatya nsinga. Nyamba balwadde gwe omulamu genda webake. Sumulula mweyelozaaloza mwali mwantama n'obwana bwange. I need to sit and organize these threads on a big level. Tujja kikoleta. Mukwata. Muli busy? Katonda wange. Wonyeza kuwerere. Yayitawa. Katonda yabadde mwene ensonga. Katonda yabadde mwene ensonga. Katonda yabadde mwene ensonga. Eno ye part emu. Singa tetugenda kunyumolowooza. Nga nzirayo nga nkaaba. Nga nsobola okwekolera blouse. Yalo mpozi muli ba woman virtuous woman. Enonga wali ebirungi. Yabadde mwene ensonga. I miss my thing. But I buy a new one. Miss my recorder. Enonga ninayo ebirungi. Head to toe wash. Johnson baby. Bambi mulimu ebyakabi muno. What is this for? Oily sensitive skin. Okay, it is a soap free. Nze ngambere no nga form team. Bwanange mwana mujimu habo jelly. Chikino chika tofudde kitiibwa. Katulabe. Mama bambi yampereza mwana mugimu bambi mama. Kona. Tunonye mama tuyimbe mama. Kayimba kalero nyimbira abanaku. Mama wange nakuwa chinzi. Wampereza mwana mugimu. Balinga bali banaku. Oh bampe ekirabo. Basinga bali banaku. Yali munaku. Yali munaku. Banange mama ge asidikira mwana mugimu. Yali munaku. Banakwakola. Oh, nina ne Toms. Deodorant. Okay, tujja kukozesa. Che. Mwana mugimu. Nze nga nziramu olwala ebyobyo. Enoga, okubutuka, ebiguuna, okusiiwa ebyobyo, oluwumu, olusolo, embalabe, n'ebirala. Products of Uganda. Store in a cool draft less. Yarabi 200 milligrams. Bulamu bulungi bwerere. UNBS approved. Mwana mugimu Herbal Jelly. An ideal skin care for the whole family, for children and babies. No pee rash, skin rashes, sores, and body disorders. Packed by Besta Associates Limited. P.O. Box 141 Natete. Mama na mugimu. Abera wali ne Jojo wange. Jojo wange yamutunze taka nateka kesomero. Mwana mugimu Herbal Jelly. Nga mumbuza mbunyirira ki. Tukwate mu kizigo nga nina mwana mugimu teba kulya bino. This is called family. Mwana mugimu, I love you. Babera mabega wa jjajjange naloiso nalodi sala. Omukyala olugave yekka ali 100 plus. Akyasobola okusoma ne Bible. The chosen wife for Martin Kalibala, who rejected Martin Kalibala because Nsereko lied to her. And Nsereko was coming from the same family. Nagamba, Kadama, teyambulira nti Kadama. Kayimba kalero nyimbira abana. Mugamba ti Kabaka tebamugana. Waffe bamugana. Naye at least natuwaye ebipya abana babiri. Yazaalayo abaana babiri. Kati mbaana abo ababiri n'abeera n'abazzukulu aba okuli Esther Solome, ne kubaako Elijah Boji, ne kubaako Wanyana Julian Mwebaze, kikazi ki eryo linnya lya jjajja, ne kubaako ne Nora Nareiso, baby wante yafa. Gwe mutamanyi tuli Bannafrika. Be bazzukulu baalina mu Nareiso Martin Kalibala. Kawana sukuma gwe. Ne talinayo bazzukulu. Talinayo banakabirye. Talinayo nafefeka. Naye abalala abazzukulu tinayo baby. Mu mwana omukulu Martin tinayo baby. Omuzukulu omukulu omulenzi. N'omuzukulu omukulu omulenzi Kiwa alinayo abawala babiri. Kati bona balina abawala abandi badde omuzukulu omwana wange. Kati my cousins abalenzi bo be bazadde bana babawala. Naye mu baana b'abalenzi kati eriyo Nakimera, mwana wa tata Kajubi, tata Mwebete yazaala. Kati tata Martin naberayo n'abalenzi basatu. Kati neda tata Martin ye baby ayina abaana bana. Amuwala omu n'abalenzi basatu. Tata wange ayina abawala basatu n'omulenzi omu. Kati tata Moses ayina abalenzi basatu bemanyi. Kati tata Kajubi omwana omu gwe nali mmanyi yekka Nakimera era namubuuza nangamba yeefumbiza. Tata Mwebete yazaala. There are 5 boys and 3 girls. Tefa, Martin, Moses, Kajubi, and David Mwebe. There were 5. Mwebe is dead. There are only 4 boys and 3 girls. Victoria, Salome, and Sarah. But tucho tufananye feba kalibala. Tubala bubazi. Yenze muzukulu omuwala owokubiri. Kozi Nakimera asinga obukulu. Naye Nakimera nasemba mulabako nga muto. Taata we yangamba nti no yefumbizeeyo mukyala maddu. Nagenda nafuka mukyala w'omuntu. N'abeereyo munaku enjitirivu n'alwala envunza. Bwe nagenda e Kampala nga ngenda maddu nga nnoonya Nakimera bwaba gyali nga kyali mulamu kubanga taata we yangamba tamanyi kimukwatako. Mutwale tumusabire alokoke tonkolemu omulimu tumunaaze. Kuva ku mutwe tumunaze ko lyonna tulinaaze. Tumunaze kenaku. Kanga munaku kati. Aliyo n'akasajja kamukunkumuddemu abaana. Anti ffe bodduka mu lubiri nga bakunkumulamu abaana. Nga n'okuwasa tebakuwasa. Kyekizibu ekiri mu bawala ab'enseenene. Oyina abaana b'enseenene owazaala b'enseenene? Kati abaana ba Kabaka tebabawasa. Babazaalamu naye tebabakola ki? Lauda? Kasita baba nga bakita Nakimera wetaaga deliverance. Kitegeeza Nakimera mukasuuna bwasa bwanegula bwenjeera. That Nakimera, the wife to the king Suna, they keep her around to grind millet for her chicken. Then they put a guard for her, never to leave the palace. When she wants to leave, she has to fight the guard. And when she wins, she can leave the palace. But when she leaves the palace, they don't marry her, but she can give birth. Anyhow, kwe njera. Enjoy. I've been saying enjoy. What did I say? Mama wants saying? Or what? Nze enseenene nzaala buzaazi kubanga ze zizaala engoma. Kabejja chose Nariso as a wife for her son. Nariso rejected. So, as a young man, he got another wife. Married. When he wanted to start a life in Uganda, they were like, you're done now. Come back home. More training until we give you the seat. Abali b'emmere ne bamulyawo. But abagenda omulyawo nga tebamanyi nti Kabejja kye yakola kigenda kutuukirira. Entebe tukisigaze in the spirit. Ne yeerondera nze. N'akozesa muwala we ne yeeyubulira mu nze. Yesu n'akikkiriza. Yesu n'akikkiriza. N'agamba kaneerondera akaakaana kakajja okusobola ekintu. Ke kasindika ebintu by'abantu everywhere ne bakavuma ne katanyigira ne kabizzaayo. Bwe bayomba nga kalekeraawo nga kabiteeka eweera. I can hear you. Goodbye to my trouble today. Today you're Jonathan Yimba. In a dream isolation. Oli mulwadde tofa. So long, bye-bye. Parents, you're choosing spouses for your children. Careful. If you want to be as lucky as us, ojagwa mujinya. Oh Lord, Jehovah, you. I'm a product. about to give birth. Nga tebamanyi nti lagasera agenda kusigala gegenda mu maaso, even without the seat physically. Nze nsobola okubeera president nga ntudde wano nga gwoli eyo mu bintu byo. President nemuteeka ku ntoli. How buuza Pastor Robert yabitegeera n'Apostle Bunju ne Dr. Mulinde ne Dr. Chimwe ne Pastor Ben Ochola ne Pastor Tom ne Pastor Mark ne Archbishop Duncan Williams ne Dr. Reverend Musuture ne Pastor Rodney Tampa, Florida. Ffe tuli African tutuzanyisa. Gwe buuza Pastor Isaac Chobe Chiwewes yengome inali nejoko. Yesu yagamba ku 12 tribes Chobe Chiwewes abereko, because tuba connecting a direct using our lineage nga abambejja n'abalangira ne kabaka nze ni kabaka. Guess what? Today the Lord has connected me to a young server. Ngamulokole. Abadage no for depression. I was doing family time. This is me and family now. Mukama ngambye okola ekintu eki. Abalala ne balaba kwonoona nakuba malira budde nga Yesu alaba nze kutaasa abaana b'eŋŋoma. Bannange bw'oba onnoonya n'esikwata si mubadde ntaasa family members bange. Mbadde ntaasa ngoma za Kabaka wa Buganda zaatamanyi ezaalokoka ezikulidde ebweru w'olubiri. So long bye-bye, so long bye-bye, goodbye to my pain and my sorrow. So long bye-bye, so long bye-bye, so long bye-bye, goodbye to my pain and my sorrow. Rabbi, this is yours, dedicated to you. So long. Tugenda genda e Buwama in remembrance of Daminte. This is in remembrance of Daminte. She's family. She's family to Esther Solome. So long. This is Esther remembering the 3 girls, the miracle teens of Alpha. They are family. Bobanga oli bba wa Rena. Yesu abisobola. Bobanga oli bba wa mwetegedde baba. Abawala abasatu abaafiira mu Kabenje 12th March. Nze ndi family member mwana. Tukumbe. Mu May tugenda genda e Buwama. Tukoone dance. Tubulire enjiri. Ekyalo ky'e Buwama kirokoke. Bamanye nti twalokoka. Batuwandikako mawuli ne bawandika bino bagala. Kati sawa Esther Tereza Kintu. Gwe mulimu gwange. Tubategeeze nti we tulokoka. Tulokoka gyebiri gye tulokoka. Fe abalamu abasigaddewo. Twalokoka tetutunula mabega. Kati bwe oyagala okugenda e Buwama. Kankusomere no ekino ekintu. Katusooka tuze luno luyimba. Atandike buto. Nja kukima muzeeyi. Tusooke tuddeyo wano. Oyagala genda Buwama? Katulabe. Oba oyagala genda Buwama? Va ku bali b'emmere obwongo bunaafu nze kubuulira. In the loving memory of our beloved, caring, lovable, cute wife, mentor, friend, sister, auntie, mother, dance apostle, CEO Leopa, fashion, and above all, God's own, Daminte Kutesa, Dami Kays Riopo, join us for her grave furnishing tribute on the 14th of May 2022, 9 a.m. to Buwama, Masaka Road, If you would love to be part of this great initiative financially, socially, physically, as we celebrate her remarkable inspiration memory, please contact Unico Rabbi Case Chitivo plus 256-773-318-436 or plus 256-700-593-200. God bless you. Waiting to hear from you soon, Rabbi Case Chitivo. You can find it on my status. I'll send it to Instagram. I'll send it on all my social media handles so that we support the young man. There is nothing as hard as going for an introduction. Never kera kumacha never gamba fiança akense. That pays a very painful mwana. Zemba bulira. That one, if it's not the grace of God, recovery is a problem. All you need are friends to support you and love who you are. All you need is a friend. A family member is all you need. At this time, at this juncture, for you to recover from such a pain, you need a family member. And who is your family member? Either the people you met at church, the people you met in school, the people you met at work, the people from your hometown, the people waweru. Those are the so-called family members. Kati bana abamulya mmere balabe bulabi mwana. Kati awo nga twebaza ono omugagga atukwatiddeko ku family member. Nga twebaza twewuuba kubanga ebyo Yesu byakola. Nga twewuuba tuzina nga abali b'emmere baffe ekitiibwa ffe nga tugenda mu ggulu nga bo basigala mu bintu byabwe by'ekiyaayi. Batulaga nti basinga otwagala, batulaga mbu ba family member, but the last time I checked we just gave them an opportunity to stand in the gap. Kintu ekyo mukitegedde. Tugende wano nona tusabike mwana. Oh, bamwise Esther Solome. Nze ndi mu media personnel. I coordinate anywhere. I can multitask anytime tea. And I stay focused. Ne kati gwe obwongo bwo bukwata kimu olisa sirimu. Nze bullet zonna nziteekamu ne bubuli gwenjaga. Jakise nyonjo. Netagagu. Eyo yonna familia ya Esther. Zizenga kunonya. Eno weekend y'abayimbi kubanga mwana mwakozesezza tali nabagamba mwe ba entertainment industry. Kubanga temwina kyache musobola kola okuyimba kwe mulya. Kati you're willing to do anything. Okulinya ku platform enene, right? Nemwerabira nti yes platform yazigaba. Engeri nti flaga yange. Ngenda najibajjeko. Mubere ne flaga z'ebyo ebintu byammwe, okay? Sikutanze. Nze sigenda kwebaka na sitaani. Kugula motoka mu America. Kufuna musajja kumpasi. Teva kulya binosi. Mugwe mwe mulya subi au agagwe jayanira gwe. Mugwe mwe mulya Woli, when manange. Esther go twina abana. Baganda bo tobalabirira nze mbalabirira. Mugwe. Naye nawe oli wabweru mbokola sente. Aya. Subiza empewo. Eva Gise family. Gala tewa sosola mawanga and what you say Uganda redefined Mutora mama tunonya ku mama tuyimbire neko kama tona tusa bwe tusaba tugene tusabe abayimbi ngenda bajigiriza empisa nti Yesu asobola w'omutunuulira netaga gwe nayanira gwe mugwe nze temumanyi. Don't even pretend. You just have half of who I am. Not even half. Judith babiri nkwagala nnyo. Nyawo paka ncha ngenda kikuba paka ncha boko wagenda we bakatolina data mwana muli baavu. Wagambye tino President Museveni yagalawo internet. Sweet, let me bust your bottle. Katonda closed the internet because you misused it, Uganda. And it's not going to change. Mugenda kosa VPN muberenga Dubai. Eyo bagise development. Where to mama sinza Dubai sente. Where to saba mukoma ulira. Mwaga Museveni tabatwala ku development. COVID yalese development. Eri ku level ya wagulu. Ojja kugiraba nga ononyeza ku mukama. But as of now, olaba bwavu nakuba bunyabwe. Wetu saba mukama ulira. Ndabye bangi nyaba mukowodete. Nateleza ensonga zaabwe lowe twinta kokana kokuyamba abalokole batinveka batusaba mukama ulira. Yay! Sukuma baby sukuma sitani asula ina nga nebaka. Bambi mugende oyina n'abaana ate nze sirina abaana oyina n'omusajja nze sirina. Genda please mwebake. Mukama ulira gota tiki tiki tukuma wetu saba aba mukama ulira wetu saba ba mukama ulira. Genda webake toyina data please. Museveni yagalawo internet. Oli poor just. Teza muyinza Katonda mwene yabagalira Uganda nga muyitirize empisa envundu okosa social media obubi. Wetu saba kati Katonda yagala abantu bali batutwala maaso bokka basobola Facebook mwatemu kisobola mugenda ku YouTube babasasula obusente bw'ekirogo. Esente y'ekibi mugirye bulungi. Yetu saba mukama ulira. Omusumba omulamba n'ogamba mbu ani yagadde kyova olaba Yesu yakyali bweru w'ekkanisa. Bwetu saba mukama ulira. Kati mwabeewa bweru ogwammwe gwa kutuwemula kale. Bwetu saba mukama ulira. Oh, ngendo kunywa kalorifomu mwerere. Nga nze mbeera mulamu nga gobereyo bonaabona. Genda webake toyina data please. Olugambo lwo lutuula mpaka nkeera. Nooseka ne muwemula ne muvuma. Tadias, wenfuna sente nja kubira kasimu. Otwolezeyo ku ddagala eddala mwana ati. Ampereze ku chlorine atalimu GMOs. Nyeko ku kamunye. Engeri gye ndi kamunye. Ekikolimo ky'enkoko tekitta kamunye. Nze sibuli omuntu yampa eddagala egganda muneesonyiwe siri kyali wamu. Liquid chlorophyll botanical beverage universal universe-induced energy. Egala kupereza ddagala lya bizimba mukwano nedda. Temugenda kundoga nfe nga ndaba. Chlorophyll is rich in natural goodness. UIE liquid chlorophyll is recommended because of its cleansing, nourishing, and rejuvenating capacity. Disclaimer: this product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. USA formulation, manufactured by Wellex Laboratories Pvt Limited. Plot number J134, made off Navapur Road, Tapua Ngamuli Waranyo, Bari India. Marketed by Pan Global Marketing Limited, 9th floor, Sonlaxat House, Moi Avenue, Nairobi, Kenya. Email customer care at carelink2u.com. Website carelink2uafrica.com. Chokaba aba Carelink. Tadias, I'll call you and I get more medicine, please. Chlorophyll chaddala chino chitu chendiko chaddala mwana. The expiry date nakonkalingedde mwana. It has done wonders. Sekubulira. I'll send money and you send me more. Badde njagala kutestinga kulaba oba tukyali mu kirasi. Era mwetuli. Ayita mu kibiina. Nogwe ogukuna. Ali wanolela muulira. Baba yango fap depression. Dino yeddagala please. Bakwana bo bakolesewo. Tebalina buddebu. Ngogenda ng'olya. Ng'oyimba silent disco. Wani yetesirika. Where you wait until yes waiter. Agasajja gamagamba sirike. Tesirika. Sukatonda wange. Disosire. Ngamponye. Omoyo we. Ali wano kati mulia. Nela gamba nsinywa amazi. Anti mungena ne mupa advice nga temundaba. That's what I do when I'm alone. It's not for camera. I'm teaching you what I do when I'm alone. I'm probably on the advice on what I do. Because sometimes you stress me and I'm polite enough. Never will be a call you kwanga mitwala mu depression for nothing. It's not worth it, my dear. I want you to educate someone you know. That is the only way we are going to help people who are depressed. People have mental issues. Segana, never got depressed. Nengenza okulaba mugenda kunzitira mu kimugunyu. Nengamba bange nene kwira gwanga mujje. Kubanga nze mwenfa tata wange yaviiramu awo ne maama. Bebagenda okulumwa ennyo. ne baganda bo balumwa naye tebagenda kulumwa nga mama wo ne taata wo. Trust me, baganda bange bajja wasa, bajja kuba wasa. Abala katatembera ne taata wange ne mama wange net. If my own siblings could side with my friends ne batandika okungamba ebibi nga bakwano bange babibagamba, awo ng'ovanga ku nsi mwana. Sigala ne mama wange ne taata wange nabo saagala kutabuka nabo. Sirina gasemba. Kati oba ne akutte mu music wange ono ayagala okuntabula. Era kati ngenda kusomesa. Timbe, you are great. Yes, you are. I decided to be African today, and Ugandan in most particular. Kantambule ne family zange. Pastor Bugembe, sukuma. Sukuma, papa. Sukuma. Kwata omukono lwe luyimba. Agasaba saayise nago baaba. Abajereze byenkoze bangi. Mu mwaka wange mwe balinnya ne bamanyiira. Abenna mirembe ne batusunga. N'abakatuliki ne bantwala nga kaguddeyo. Kyekigudde mubalokole. Lwaki mulwana? Lwaki tuyomba? Gye tuvudde wala. Bye tuzimbye mu buzimbulula ne mu bisuula. Tuyomba ng'obukoko obuto. Gwe nyumirwa bunyumiza eyo. Nawe yimba bibyo. Teekako music wo. Kitaabwe y'omu. Kwata omukono. Kwata omukono. Kwata omukono. Nze no nga nzina nga nnyumirwa nga mwe mufuna ebirabo eyo nga bulamu bweyongerayo mwana. Sitaani yankuba kibooko mbeera mulwadde buli ssaawa ye teyeebaka nga nze neebaka. Aye nyaba. Esther jangu tusabe nedda mukwano. Byosaba tisimanje bino. Nange bwe nsaba neetuukira naawulira. It's time to work for my God. Ebibyo njagendayo nga siri mu mirimu gya Mukama. Because onkuba bukubi onvuma buvumi abantu bo tebandabawo. Lwaki mbeera eyo okuluma omutima nga nange bwe nnyimba Yesu awulira. Bwe nzina awulira. Maama ne mu ggulu ne tugenda. gwagenda webaka enkya mwina okwanjula, mwina sports gala, mwina Jewish dinner. Nze tojja kunsobola. Genda ne family yo, nange ndi wano ne family yange. Nja kujja ndaba ebintu bye one by one mbi supplying. Anti biri ku social media sikyo? Good. Ntudde wano naawe mu family yo so that tewenneeraliikirira nti nafudde. Wali ongobanga tomanyi nti onneetaaga, right? Kati kambeere wano oleme kweraliikirira nnyo nti nfudde. Anti bw'otandaba nga nsindika bintu ku group, bw'otandaba nga mpostinga anywhere nga weeraliikirira. So let me be here so that omutima gukubeera wamu. Anti bwetyo gwe muntu monitoring. Wafuka monitoring spirit. Buganda yanteekako monitoring spirit. Samanje nayandeka. I would be monitored. Anytime I'm near my father, I'm in trouble. Nengamba yiyi. Ensenene yafuuka locust. Nenjigenda nenjirya nenkigamba apaana sikweddira. Teyadda. Era bwe nafuluma eggwanga yabuuza nayiseewo. Eryo lye bayise eddogo. In real life, in style. Kati oli eyo nnyomeza Abaganda nga bandoga bagala kunzita. Sigala n'obuntu. Tomanyi kyempiseemu tomanyi. Just stay n'ebintu byo nange mbeere n'ebyange. Nze kambeere ne Yesu. Nze kyagala obulamu. Siyinza kuzaalibwa nsene nate neyagala okundya. Nga teyagala kundaba nga ndi musanyufu. Hapana. Culture. You don't buy food in my father's house. Wherever to go, I did not see you anywhere. Mutunoonya tuyiseemu. Tukuze nga tubonaabona nga temutuyamba. My situation, I love the way you fight for me. Why should only two people stand in the gap nga tulina abantu kamaala? Shit. Ate sente zantu tuyamye ne mugenda ne muzirya ne muzigenamu out. Hapana. Ne mugamba tebampeerera. Nga mmwe jjajjange yabaweerera. Jjajja wange yaweerera abaana be bonna in good schools. Kyekyo lwaki abaana baabwe they are doing well. Abakyala be tuwaasa mugye baleko baaba. Bajjajjange bayamba buli omu. Ba expatriates buli omu. You're all doing well because bajjajjange bakola. I love the way. Kati buli ttaka lye mwabba ngenda ddiga abanga bwe njagala. Oyagala chakati. Are you walking right with God? Bw'oba oli muyaye oli mubbi oli mukumpanyanga lwaki ndikuwa. Abatambulira mu butuukirivu bokka bagenda okufuna ettaka this season tunula ogenda kulaba. I love the way. I love the way you handle my situation. Oyina ka 5x6 nayo kaleekaanira. Eriyo 5 oyina budesimaolo. Abakazi tulina 30 acres, 400 acres ng'oyogera mu bantu. Kiki ky'otugamba? Bwe njagala bwempa. Ate mmwe abamu mwabba ettaka lya. Oli eyo ogamba tugende tukole tulina emikono ng'oli ku ttaka lyaffe. 30 acres ekikandwa. Nga ly'abaana bakalibala. Jajjange had 400 acres emiti yano. Ne baliwo omusika. Ne bamugamba ebintu bikwate empola. Kubanga jajjange alina ekifundika kya luwalala. Jajjange kabaka. Kati eyo pati tebagibamalirayo babaleka. Jajja mami n'alyoka agamba omwami we. Taata. Abaana bawa ebintu byawe. Okimanyi bulungi nnyo nti si bibyo. I love Matoro. Hey, Mama Bestie, happy birthday. Omubito yafa nnyo. Elizabeth Mwebe, omubito mwet. Nga teyerya ntama. Nga kuwa. Because she knew the secrets of the family. Nga agamba bawe namunyumiza. Kati wenda babazzukulu be nga batulinnyirira nga tebalina ke batuwa. I just look and I'm like, you know what? Don't waste my time and energy. Let me walk with the men and women abategedde Katonda. Naye kati gwe atannategeera Katonda, stay in your lane. Steve Crown, I teach and leave. It's 5:40 now. My time. I know it is midnight Ugandan time. Mwebake, please. You have a big day tomorrow. Next time te yeva seto werabira. You are great, yes, you are Holy One. You walked upon the sea, you raised the dead. You reign in majesty, mighty God. Do you have an original of the chapter you have? Because if you don't have and I have it, you're in trouble. You are great, yes, you are Holy One. You walked upon the sea, you raised the dead. The Kabaka told you in 1996. You reign in majesty. When the president of Uganda accepted that Kabaka Irandi Road is great. Careful, I'm going to bullet talk eribe. Nze nina ebyapa ebyo original. Trust me. You are great. Ate kati no twagenda ne tubikyusa. Buli mwana wa Kalibala ne bamuwa portion. Kati simanyi ky'oleekaana. You are great. Kati woleka na mpola. Bakalibala tubala bubazi. Bakajubi ne bajubisa. Bakalanzi ne balanga. But Nachimera, we have no choice but to grow. You banamyenya. Munyenye za fezo. Naskombi. Okiwulire kigambo Nancy Kombi. Erinnya lya bwenjeera lyaliko nelijjako naye nga sirina gayenjeera. Abalisigaza balyabonaabona benjeera bwenjeezi. I had it. Gonna nga kasusa nga omuntu nga mpita Nakimira mu Kasona bw'asa bwanegula ne babimalayo. Bwenjeera ne ngamba nze. Ebimugira mu bisigaza tusigazeko just Nakimira. With a double N. To make a difference between all the Nakimiras in the world. Because I carry it from the owner. It's a legacy. Mpozi mwangamba mizimu. Gende wa Apostle Kimuli akusomesa. Wetagamu okubangulwa. Church deliverance ebalemye. You walk in fear. Fatufuge gwanga. Tobidanga. This is me raising my flag higher. The Ugandan flag. But it's at mast now because Mwai Kibaki died. It's East Africa. Uganda is a landlocked country. And we sell our power to Nairobi. Tremble at your presence. What a mighty God you serve. People in my church were told to move from any group I sit on because they can't associate with me. Because they're not eagles. Nobody. How can you associate with the president? Because you just have a wrong mindset. You need deliverance, all of you. At your presence. What a mighty God we serve. Kati no wenva wano nerabira nti no nze. Wentukayo nenjagala kuzanya nga bwenjagala ngate mmwe temusobola. Kati ne ngamba wakimba koya. Let me just mute all groups and I do my own things. Because when I come into play, nga buli omu adduka nga nsigala nzekka. So let me stay in my isolation alone. That's why I was like, why did I come out? And God is like, no, I want you out. Because I need my people out of Egypt. It's okay. I guess it's my life. You also have your life, right? Esther. Jawe Chejo, read Habakkuk 2. You are great. I also want to mingle and play like others. Saza nyakonga ba baby. Kala ulide ebintawanya. Gwe bikutawanya kunonya sente ozimbyo kyakayumba ze ulide ebintawanya. Mbukuzannyako na baby. Pulira njagala kubayo muziki gumu then nsomese mbaviire. Sitaani muzibu bwagaba ka platform ensi yonna evaayo. Kino kika leero nkitegedde leero sitaani bwakuwa platform weetegeke. Kubanga ensi egenda kulaba obuzina bwe wammwe bwonna. Engeri nti nze Yesu sitaani tannampa platform. Platform nina ya Yesu. Seetaaga bantu bangi. Kansigale ne Yesu. Abagala abantu abangi sitaani bawa platform. Kubanga kati ekintu kyayabise obwerere bw'abaana bonna. Akikoze nanda. Nalinga sagara. I'm lessing that. Zata omwana w'abalungi oyo kalala. Siri kalala. Amulese omulugwe yansubizanga. Amulese bebiloto byange. Kansanyuke. Mbwera nze nyinza okuddamu okulola depression. Ng'eddagala nze eddagala. eyansubizanga omulongatira nkutumiddeko nnyo omukulu Kayima afa Yesu akwagala mukwano. Trust me. When I look at you, I see greatness for the Lord. Amulese omutu gwe yansubizanga amulese gwe ebirooto byange njigide kansanyuke mikolo gwe yansubizanga amulese ebirooto byange. Bannanga ndabidde ku Judith Hard amugambe mutumide. Andabiddeko ku ttiimu Ntale amundabe. Andabiddeko ku Kanso Ntale Timothy naye mugambe mutumide. Andabiddeko ku Ntale Priscilla amungambire nti mutumide. Andabirako ku Dani Ntale bagambe mbatumide abaana ba maama Ntale wali e Kabowa mu kiwempe kikadde. Esther bannanga nengeddeko ku balongo ba Pastor Jessica Kayanja abandabira nnyo n'omukulu John ya Kayanja. Ndabirako ku Pastor Robert amugambe mutumide nnyo. Alinzijena buli lwobeera tempo ya Mukama you have self medication nga teri akutaddeko mukono. Weyanteera omukisa ngera ngalwangera. Don't try this at home when you're walking in sin. Okay. Ogenda kunywa omwenge. Nyango ova tukusange. Ngo. Nyenteresa. Nayo. Nachagamba. Awo weyantera omukisa wakati w'ennyanja awo masekkati g'embuyaga yeweyo weyantera omukisa nyaza kati g'embumbo yewewo weyantera omukisa. Ebintu bikyuka, ebintu kituuka. This is me having family time. Weyantera omukisa wakati w'ennyanja awo masekkati g'embuyaga yewewo Katonda weyantera omukisa wakati w'ennyanja awo. Masekkati g'embuyaga Yesidnamu wange omwoyo omutukuvu gw'ekiddukiro kyange. Omwoyo omutukuvu gwe bulamu bwange, omwoyo omutukuvu kiddukiro kyange. Omwoyo omutukuvu gwe bulamu bwange, omwoyo omutukuvu kiddukiro kyange. Tukwetaaga, tukwetaaga, tukwekama kiddukiro kyange. Omwoyo omutukuvu gwe bulamu bwange, omwoyo omutukuvu gw'ekiddukiro kyange. Wabeerawo enjawulo tuse, wabeerawo enjawulo ng'omwoyo atuuse. Eno Friday special. Kona wabeerawo enjawulo ng'omwoyo atuuse, wabeerawo enjawulo ng'omwoyo atuuse, wabeerawo enjawulo ng'omwoyo atuuse, wabeerawo enjawulo ng'omwoyo atuuse. Wangi ssebo amazima tukwetaaga, kangi ssebo amazima tukwetaaga. Jebo mwenjawulo omwoyo atuuse, wabeerawo enjawulo ng'omwoyo atuuse, wabeerawo enjawulo ng'omwoyo atuuse. This is Esther having family time. This is what I call family. Ebyammwe ebifamily sibimanyi. Omwoyo atuuse, wabeerawo enjawulo ng'omwoyo atuuse, wabeerawo enjawulo ng'omwoyo atuuse, wabeerawo enjawulo omwoyo. This is me having time with my family, Pastor Tom. Enjawulo ng'omwoyo atuuse, wabeerawo enjawulo. Kati gwe bonaabona eyo nga bw'oyomba mbamalira obudde. Omanyi temuyina byakwogera. But mwagala tugende mu depression tufe. Mutuziike, mujje mutukolereko get together. Omwoyo atuuse, wanjis. Younger, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 6, 7, 2. Jangu sebo amazima tukwetaaga. Jangu sebo amazima tukwetaaga. Jangu sebo amazima ngenda bayigiriza what family is all about. Temugenda kudda mukunze kwe mukoma. I'm telling you. Jangu sebo amazima tukwetaaga. Jangu sebo amazima tukwetaaga. Jangu sebo amazima tukwetaaga. Jangu sebo amazima tukwetaaga. jangu sebo amazima tukwetaga 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 jangu sebo. This is Esther having family time. It's called family time. Jangu sebo amazima tukwetaga. This is Esther doing Esther. This is Esther loving on herself. See what magamba. This is Esther fulfilling purpose in life. Amazima tukwetaga jangu sebo amazima nze ndi family ya mwenga mbakolera birungi. Nyabo jangu sebo amazima tukwetaga nyabo jangu amuwanya amazima tukwetaga jangu sebo amazima tukwetaga oh jangu amuwanya amazima sweetheart anadamu jofune simu tusekenga abatalina byakola. I miss him so much. Omwanatu simu zino zaali serenya kanoonya sente tugule simu wana nyame kubeera nze keno mu kibandali. Ngenda mugulira simu swiri. Rock of Ages. Onalinda nga ntandise okusoma sanga ali kukambuza ebibuuzo byesaka. Obedda lwaki tambuza ku maju tabiddankana. Rock of Ages, love for me. Let me hide myself in thee. Rock of Ages, love for me. Let me hide myself. Kati nafuna wamanya agabba omusajja wabendi nga ndi busy. From the wounded heart, you've seen the double cure. The labor of my hand can fulfill my Lord's demon. Could my zeal no respite nor could my tears forever flow? Dear sin, the door torn. Nsanga nkwesibako mbu wafuka serebu. Buza mama nachi yantegera ne mama Dorcas. Rock of Ages, love for me. Goto manyonda babulabi. Let me hide myself in the gwabera ne numbers kunganya ebivumo kunganya please. Kubanga kuolya nze sirya ku social media. Please, I feed the social media. I don't feed on social media. Posing a yarn on the same mind, please. Hey, you said I'm proud. I guess you're seeing the other part of me that you did not know. Yes, I am proud. I have legs and hands. I have ears. I have eyes. I can smell. I can taste. I can walk. I have all the limbs. I can breathe. Because the rock of ages is a mulina. Go to mulina. Ebyo byakusabiriza. Olina okuyiiya tuyiiye eyo ne tusasula obusente bwaffe. Tolina ky'osobola oli munafu, please. Genda oyimirire mu bye nakola ofune ssente, please. Thing in my hand of bring. Muyamba abaana bammwe. Baleme kutunula nga mmwe. The close circling. You don't know me. Togenda ng'ogamba abantu nti omanyi ojja swala. To thee for dress. Mbugo kasobola kuyimba. Tobyogera mu bantu ojja swala. Kubanga go olina obona n'omuzindaalo. Ne tukamplifying. Teturekiti amplifiers. I can work on that mixer. I know how it works. Trust me. I have the best who trained me. Mwagala. Wenkola naye nga bamugamba mbwankwane. Keganolaba abantu abatalina bwongo mu church. Bamusindiikiriza nkwane. Siri mwana muto. Kyenjagala nkimanyi. You don't choose a man for me. Stop pushing people's kids around. Nze tebannondera musajja. It's God who chooses a man for me. Okay? Rock of age. I have a man, if that's what you want me to say. Kati oba obadde olina essuubi jjayo, please. I can't get married to your sons balina empisa embi. Please. Oh, please. Nze ndi wife material. Muwala wo si wife material. Kyekyo lwaki tafumbirwa. Naye okuzaala akusobola. I was trying to be wife material, at the same time be a leader. Nze mukyala eyekyusiza bulb. Ne neepangira ekitanda. Ate byenkola gwo binkolera wano. Nengula emmere. Ate nendabirira famire yange. Ate nendabirira famire yange ennene. Bwe ngamba famire naawe mwoli n'abantu bo bootalabirira mbu oli bwabweru. Obalabirira obalangira. Oh, please. Obalangira tebalina mikono, right? Sorry. Because you ain't a leader. And you also want to be my leader. Apana. No. Kulira bawo n'abaana bo. Kulira mukyala wo n'abaana bo. Sinzi. Buli leader yagala okwesimbawo kati. Tugenda kukubuuza kiki okoze. Ani gwoyambye omutulage nawe watuuse mu bye wamuyamba. Kubanga wamuyamba ate omuloga bulozi. Kubanga obwongo muyina bunafu. Esther nange nayamba wayamba ani. Amani engineer. Mwe ba engineers abesimba weyo mwagalo bwa president. Onyambye eki. Kiki okoledde eggwanga. Wasoma weebale. Fete twasoma mawulire, right? Mwe ba entertainers. Mwagala tufuga nga baani. Munsindikire yenna gwe munsindikira. Tugenda munaaza. Nga ababodaboda banaaza bannaawe nga tebanaabye. Bw'oba oli munyiwanjaga tugenda kukamula yonna eggwemu. Lumba. Obeera mu ntalo. Tugenda kumalamu obutumba bwonna tugenda busqueezing out. Ng'omucungwa, I have to squeeze the juice. Kubanga juice mwali. Naye juice gwonywa. Atutwala mu kuwemula buli ssaawa, kwambala bwerere, tweyambulira tuloga. President wa umaddako, weetegeke. I swear weetegeke. Kubanga ogenda tufunamu obuzibu bwa problem. Entertainment industry. Mutusindikire kyonna kye mutusindikira. ne tugenda mwambula tumunaaze tumwambaze buto tugenda kikola mu ssaala tunula olabe kubanga gwe tumanyi kusaba omanyi kusamira tugenda kukunaaza mu ssaala. We are going to squeeze all the drugs. Okuyomba kwonna okulwana kwonna okuwakula entalo oli mufumbo toli mufumbo oyagala kukolera mbaga tugenda gikukolera owasa akaana k'abenja kokukuta nako ng'okazaalazaala. Tetwagala president ng'ali single. Twagala president who puts their things together. Put your business together. Those are the leaders we want. Nebo bokyanyumira okubeera ye malaya nga govuli gosanga bakwebakako nga bebagala please eno tojja. Kubanga tugenda kuteeka kannagi owasa omwana w'abendi oguwazaala. Don't joke with us. Tukoye rubbish mu entertainment industry. Tukoye okutuswaza. You joke with Esther Solome ndaba bulabi. Tukoye rubbish. Ne tutwagala tutule naffe tusekeko n'olyoka otuwemula nga nawe oyagala kubeera mukulembeze kizibu. Kubanga woogirinnyirako n'ofuka president obwerere bwo bwonna tulina okwambula ne tukwambaza ne tukunaaza n'otukula. Tulina okukunaaza kati mwabali mu political race 2026 egenda okutuuka nga buli ddogo lyonna lyobaddemu tulikunaazizza. Anti mwagala okwesimbawo tandika kati otulage kikyoyagala okukola. Kikyogenda okukolera abaana abalinganze abafiiriddwako abazadde baabwe innocently. Twagala otulage kikyogenda otukolera. Saagala otulage ensobi z'amulala kubanga nze bwenatandika okwambula. Togenda kwagala kwesimba. Bazigise family in style. Kati gwe lowooza nti ngenda kugamba owandiikawo ekigambo family kyeki. Praise God. Praise him. I love you more. I love you, Kambugu, Brighton, Annette, I love you, Diana, Morris, Emmanuel, Chiseka, Julius, Sima, I love you all. Nabatula mukirasa abekwese abatya maaso. Eyo bagise family in style. Kati twabadde ku April 20th. He knows and he understands. Are you depressed? Family yo tekufaako. Family yo chechi. Family yange be bana be nasoma nabo. Family yange the people I've worked with. Family yange, if I've ever worked with you, you became family to Esther. With Esther it becomes personal. Mulimu abangamba sobola kuyamba nsi yonna. Trust me, I've done it and I will do it and I will do it over and over. Kubanga Katonda gwe nakkiriza mulamu. Tommanyi ndaba bulabi mukwano. Don't assume that you know me. I take care of others and I take care of myself. Why? If my grandfather had not died, I was next in line. Kati nensalawo tukivugire eno mu Holy Ghost. Nze wenfumbira sobola saba musajja ssente ze ntitulabirire gundi tebakulya ebinosi. Amagal akulidde mu nnyumba nga tusuza abateesobola. Nga bava ku church nga balwadde nga tebalina ke balya. Amagal who left my bed in 2001. Nengaba ekitanda kyange era omuntu gwe yasooka okyebakamu nga nkigabye yafumbiddwa nga 13 Maachi mukyala Musumba. Maama w'abaana 5 yazzeemu n'afumbirwa ng'omwami talina baana. Gwe mukisa ogutambulira mu nnyumba ya kitange. Owulidde ekintu ekyo? Kati njagala obeere eyo nga weegiraagira owooza mbu oyina ebisima swiri bitutwala mu ggeyeena yokka. Buuza nze nja kunyumiza. He knows. Twabadde mu John chapter 2. Mbalage abazadde abali selfish bwe bakola obulamu bwaffe. Twabadde tubisoma n'esumagira ne mbasiibula. Where's the mama? Orientation of mama? kubanga bakulira mu nnaku teri yali akuwandiseeko kati okozesa abaana b'okutuuka waggulu. Kankulage yakozesa mutabani wagende waggulu kubanga ogwo bwenkutunuulira Holy Ghost tomumanyi. Muneke neeriire ndya njugu. Mugamba seefaako sirya. This is me exercising my jaws. So yagambye talina kyasobola kunkolera okujjako surgery, naye engeri gya surgery gyesizirina kutereza face yange kandya. You don't know how I've been hiding my face ever since I came to the US. Since 2016, I've been hiding my face. Nga sina confidence at all. Nga sagala kundaba nga ndya. Nga bwe ndya emmere eva mu kamwa neegwa. That is the girl you keep talking to on phone and insulting whenever you feel like. Mbalabe yabawala nga mwekuba make-up wena ne weteeka ne weerenga. Nkyalenga maama. Tobasija nga mwekubya ebifaananyi n'ofubutukayo ne ngamba nyoyo. Wakasa, don't sleep, I have your message, please. But your birthday, baby, waleero nina message yo. Yeah, Wakasa already ready. Kubanga, actually, Wakasa already ready. Amos Wakasa is not a motivational speaker, but is a man who has used his platform to help others rise to the level he's at. Happy birthday, Wakasa. 49 years looks good on you. Pablo said, "Nti abalina birthday nyingi live long." Nange Esther bwatyo bw'onoyiga who Esther is togenda kuddamu leekana na Esther nze nkubuulira ojja mulaba bulabi. Nze ku group nja kujjako ntekeko just leero lwe nkomye okusindika ebintu ebyange ku group ngenda kuba nseka busezi throughout. Mwe muwandiika nneme bamalako mirembe. Bwe muteesa nga nzija nga nteesa nga ndekako byenteesa. Awatali ekyo so bwe waliwo abaavudde ku group kwe mbadde nsindika ebintu ne baddayo ku group gye banzigalira kati banyumirwa bokka nze siriiyo kati munnange ate nze banzigalidde kubanga banzijjako bwa admin bo bonna ba admin ovanga ku muntu eyafuula abantu admin ne bamujjako bwa admin ne bamugalira kati alaba bulabi nga bo batayipinga nennene nagibalekedde. Nze lwaki nga nze kanze typinga nga mumutunuzi nedda mukwano eyo depression sigenda gigenda. I've had enough torture, by the way. This is not a joke. Why should I type nga mwete munzira? I've had enough torture. I've had enough humiliation from you. Ate abasinga temulina nawe muli kubanga tolina gwe wali oyambi mu bulamu obwo. Tolina olinnyira ku balala to become to get to where you are. Eyo humiliation njukooye mwana sigenda genda mu depression for nothing. Do you know how it feels nga typing nga abantu batunula butunuzi? Then olumala nga bava ku group nga tebalina kye bayogedde. Do you know how it feels? You don't. Because tokiyitanga tebakikkolangako. Buuzanze, I have experience. Abanene ku group ne bannuma mu box yange. Waliwo omwana kambasomere omwana kino kyakanti basomereko. Nga kyanyumidde. Kanti basomere kubanga kyansanyusizza nnyo ne kinsesa. Nasose ne nkaaba. Ne kati sikyakaaba. Yangambye, you can't post whatever you want in the group. Papa is not part of Papa's family. Okumanya obutamanya kibi. You can't do this to us now. We know what happened. We would stand with where with whether you inform us or not, because I already did. Oyo naye ng'abeera leader wange nze Esther Solome. Tamanyi na kumanya nti eyo bagita family. Tatumanyi. Not because I took the level y'okubeera simanya byakoze bitya. He has the guts of coming to my inbox to write rubbish. Singa mbadde njagala, I can send it back to the group. I can just do a screenshot. Netulaba how they would feel about the person. You have no idea who you are playing with. Mwabaana abato abatusanze ku groups. Careful when you're playing with our families. Your family, blood family is not the family. Fetuli raised by church. Kati woba olekaana ng'oyogera ekigambo family, njagala olekaana empola. Please educate one another there. Family goes beyond your blood. Fetuli banaku. Families zetulina families zatuvaamu. Bw'osanga nseka ne family member wange owa church oba owa mulimu, oyitanga obuyisi n'ogenda. Saagala bantu basiru. Just match systematically ogende. Okay? Just go. Don't expose your stupidity mu bantu. Kubanga singa nali nninga gwe nandikutte message zonna zondeetera mu box yange ne nziteeka ku group ne baziraba. Me, I work with all my family members. Omuntu bw'afa ku group abadde family yange, I stand with them. Gwe bw'oba tokisobola, that is your problem. Because you don't know what family is all about. You don't know every family member we have. Temuddamu kujja mu box yange to send rubbish. Okay? Tubeeko we tukoma. Njagala ogondera amateeka, nze sijja mu box yo. Don't invade my privacy. Okay? Ezo group si zammwe. Bw'oba oyagala genda, bw'oba oyagala nzijaako. Nze siri ku ground. I work with people the way I know best. Bannaffe batudde mu group bakaaba. Naye gwe olw'okuba ewammwe teri afa, you have the right to talk to us anywhere. Simply because mugenda kutuula eyo munyume mukole buli please. Abakaaba n'abasanyuka tulina obbafaako. So that ffenna tubeera ku page y'emu. Okay? Nze sirina kyembaagaza, trust me. Kubanga tolina kyompa okuggyako misery. Emyaka gy'olina mitono nnyo okutandika owalampa abantu abakulu. Nze kambayigiriza empisa. Nzize mu Luganda twasala dda. Saagala tuswalinye. Please, pastors. Muyambe abantu bammwe mu kkanisa. Muyambe endiga zammwe ziri omuddo omukyamu. Abantu bammwe tebaakuzibwa. You cannot come to my box and tell me whose family is not. Ebbanga lyemmanyidde abafuna abalamu. Then enough for you to come and embarrass yourself in my box. Nze ndi musomesa ate ndi mukwasi wa mpisa. Bw'oba tonjagala ng'ogenda swiri. Toyina gwowa mmere. Otusabiriza busabiriza. Nyabo. Mulaba edduka. Nze bw'oleeta olugezigezi I step off. Ate bwe ntandika ekintu nina okiggusa. Nze oba mugende ne munkolako meeting tebinkwatako. Nze kasita nkyentandise nkiggusa, abali b'emmere mwasigalira kubeera bali ba mmere. Mwagala nnyo eby'obwereere, nze sirya bintu by'obwereere, I work for it. Eyo gye bayise family. Nze Esther Solome, I work my way to the top, however hard it is. Everything I've achieved, my God has been in there. All I had to do is Trust my God. Nze sisabiriza. Nze bw'olaba nkusabiriza njagala Katonda akuwa omukisa. Buuza abantu abayimirira nange tebannangira. Trust me. Nze nga nakujjiddeyo lisiti y'abakazi n'abasajja abayimirira nange financially. Nga nkole gya Mukama nga bo bakole gya family yange. Wayenda byako nga nkoze group nti no munsondere sente ndabirire tata wange. Wala kiwuliddeko. Ne bwe nali ngenda for surgery, I communicated. Abamu ne bampa apologies ze saanyiigira mukubanga tebalina. Wekiba? Abakazi n'abasajja abayimirira nange through surgery bonna mbamanyi. Era bonna nabeebaza. Surgery yange yali ya $3,000,000. Surgery ya mama wange yali ya $3,000,000. Sweetie, tetwagenda mu lukale. Twali mu private wing. Mama wange bamulongosezaawa Mengo Hospital. Musa Albert Cook. Banongosezaawa ku Cardiac Hospital. Wali nga ogenna ettinda. Baleeta omulwadde later after my surgery bamujja nsambi eyo. Ne tusharinga bathroom munne wa toilet. Ne ndyoka nfuna infection eyali enzise. Bamuleeta yenna ayiba. Kati ate nga sisobola kuyimirira. Nina kutuula. Ne ndyoka nfuna infection katono enzite. I love you so much, Dr. Lois Mubangizi. Thank you for being my gyne. You're the best gynecologist I've ever met. Thank you for handling me and taking care of me. On the 24th of September 2013, that is the day revival started in Uganda. I went to see Dr. Isaac Chituka. I was so scared about my surgery. Then he said, let us pray and ask for a sign. It was a Tuesday. And on Thursday, a thief broke into the house. They stole stuff. But the only thing they took from my room was a laptop and sneakers is a yellow. Ezali zivawa. Iraq. Zali mpya. Ne backpack yange gye baatwaliramu laptop. N'engatto. Yakwata mu suitcase yange on the side. I had 1 million Ugandan shillings. It was money for my surgery from my friends who became family. It had my passport. He touched in, removed everything from the side bag of the suitcase. But he never saw the money. I had rolled it in a paper and put on the side in my suitcase. He removed everything, took my phone. I had, you remember the solar phones from UTL? I had one. A friend had given it to me. It had a solar panel behind. And that's when they took my UTL line. They took that phone. They were in a hurry. They took the phone, my shoes, and a laptop. Engatto yazijja mu wardrobe, ne laptop yajijja mu wardrobe. Suitcase yalinga bw'olaba eno one. Removed everything, including my passport. Put it on the bed. They never took anything apart from that. Never saw the money. When I saw that, I told Dr. Isaac Chituka, I am ready for surgery. And on Saturday, Josephine Namaganda's wedding was happening. That same day, that same week. I sent an apology that I won't be able to attend the wedding. And Evelyn Kawiya was going for her introduction that same week. And the following week I was going for surgery. I sent an apology that I won't make it. And on Tuesday the 2nd, it was the 2nd, yes. Of October. I went in for surgery. When you have family that loves you, they stand with you in an amazing way. My family members who are not my family, because some of my family members gave me an excuse like, Baina Mabanja, they won't be able to stand in. I was like, it's well. And my family that I met in school at work, they stood in the gap. And the first person to give me money was Angela Nareiso Senyondo. She gave me 500,000 Ugandan shillings. What am I looking for? I want to confirm something. The surgery was on 1st October. On Tuesday, 24th, I was Dr. Isaac Chituka. On 26th of September, the thief broke in the house. It was a Thursday. I was at Hotel Equatorio. No, I was at Protea. We were graduating to get certificates from Ministry of Energy. I had done energy efficiency. And I did a project with a group of people where one of them is a pastor now. And we assessed the energy efficiency of Hotel Africana. I have some pictures when I'm at the rooftop of Hotel Africana and when I was in the revolving restaurant of Hotel Africana. I was part of the team. I had several guys that I worked with on that project. And Minister of Energy, by then acting Commissioner Banobe, was the one that signed our certificates. And one of my relatives was with one of my relatives asked me, where do you want to work? Because they were in a place of influence. I told them I want to work with Minister of Energy or NEMA, or because I love authority. Then my relative said, okay, I'll talk to Banobe, he's my friend. That day I was supposed to go back and they called Banobe or NEMA, anything to do with the environment or energy. The person told me, I called at the time I was supposed to see them. I was in a taxi and I had reached the clock tower. Called and the person told me, hello? Oh, what do you want? The pride in me rose and I told the person, I was just saying hello. Have a lovely day. After making an appointment the day before, I reached in town, boarded another taxi and I went to Bogolobi to see my friends. Because that day I had appointments here and there. So I went and I sorted my appointments. And I walked away. Welcome to Esther Solome. There's a time my auntie told me to call another relative of mine, a younger man. I was in a taxi again, entering the the old taxi park. I called my family member. I told them about what they had told me. And the person said they don't know what I'm talking about. They have a relative who works in the State House. And I was told they don't know what I'm talking about. Then the person hung up. I called again. They did the same. Then I called back in the UK. And the person in the UK said, the person is doing the same thing. And I'm like, it's well. I hung up. Same person in the UK tells me, tell so-and-so to help you out. I was like, oh, okay. I called, the person wasn't picking. I sent a text. And I stated what I do. And I was told, Esther, I don't have jobs. And I'm like, okay. The person in the UK was like, you're proud. I was bold enough to tell my auntie that the way you relate with your people is not the way we relate down on ground. It is well. When I went back to the university to do a master's, I called my auntie in the UK and tell her, Auntie, I'm requesting, I'd have some money, but it's not enough, and I have 2 years of school. Please help me with some money so that I can go back and do a master's. She's like, okay, we shall see. I kept quiet. I was praying to God because we had applied for scholarships with the Norwegians, and they had not replied, and they needed money. But I had 2 million Ugandan shillings and a few cents of shillings here. So I paid for my, when I got a call back, the person told me, it won't be possible, and right now I don't have money. I don't know if there is anyone who can borrow you money. Nemugamba, it is well. I paid my 2 million, I paid for my first semester, and I went and believed God. I prayed, and when the Norwegians replied, I got the scholarship without, they were giving me only tuition, no stipend. I was like, that is well, I will survive. The other person they asked to help said she has done enough. She should stop taking care of us. I was like, it is well. I went ahead, I paid for my master's, my first semester. When the Norwegians sent back a list of people they are going to pay for their tuition, I was among the list. The Norwegians paid my tuition for my renewable energy. They refunded my 2 million and some money, and I paid for my sister who was in Makerere University at a time, the last born. I am 7 years older than she is. And I paid for her semester that year. And I told, that particular semester, and I told my auntie, don't pay the tuition, I have paid all of it. I started helping my auntie with my own siblings and my own relatives that needed help. Then, me, I'm a person who stretches out. When I was at the university for my undergrad, I used to use my $100, which was our university allowance, to pay school fees for children whose mothers and fathers are friends to my dad, because when I worked with them, they were family to me. It is so sad that right now the children hide away from me. They've never gone to see my dad, most of them. They've never bought anything for my dad. And I don't want them to do it. It was not a give and take forex bureau, but I want to teach you so that your children learn certain things. You need to appreciate people who stand in the gap for you when you can't or when your parents cannot. I want us to change things. I'm a game changer. Kids are blocking me. Their mamas don't talk to me. Some do, some don't. They just look at me now. Some have the guts of even bad-mouthing me. But all I did was out of love. Because you also stood in the gap nga tetulina. Mama we yali omulwadde nga tuli ku kitanda. Some mothers stood in the gap. I had to coordinate my school. That was 2012. I had to coordinate with the Tanzanians who had come to the nation. I coordinate my own life, coordinate my mother. I remember after her surgery, they brought the tin of the masses they removed from her uterus, and I smelled. And I got whatever they put in to preserve them. And allergy came rushing. I started to swell so bad. That day was, that day was bad. That day was bad. I will never forget. It was 2012 in October. Because after that, Erina died. It was just mambo yote. Erina took care of us in hospital with my mom ng'afumba emmere n'agiwa Lubwama agireete Martin. Nga bwetuba nga tuli balwadde simu ngikuba egenda wa Lubwama. Erina n'agikwata n'angamba jjajja mubadde ki? Ne mugamba munnanga nti batugambye ekitanda maama embeera mbi, waliwo ulcers ezaamuluma. Ne tusulanga bubi nga nze embeera mpereerwe. Abeeka ne bakuba essimu ne mbagamba mukubire Lubwama. Ne baŋŋamba affe tumutya ggwe mukubire. Ne nkubira Lubwama ne mugamba Martin embeera egaanye. Lwaki luli twagambanga mwamise eŋŋendo? That is what family does for you. Nga simanyi nti ogwo omwezi Erina naye agenda okufa. Nabakubira essimu nga baasuze mu ddwaliro. Ng'omwana yasuze bubi. Nga baakadde kasaawa mmeka saawa 9 ogw'okumakya. Erina n'agamba Lubwama kanfumbe emmere otwalire jjajja omutwale mu ddwaliro nze kansigale n'abaana. Tufunye abakyala mu family, but there are people who are irreplaceable. Erina Lubwama, no one can replace her. All our wives are unique in an amazing way. I learned a lot from her, that all I do is to do and take her legacy to another level of standing in the gap for people. Bomanyi ne botamanyi, Erina yatujjanjaba. Najjanjaba famire y'omwami we, naffe n'atujjanjaba. My first graduation, Erina took me to her friend's studio. The studio above KPC or Watoto. As you're going up, going back to All Saints. I've forgotten the name. Glamour? I think Glamour Studio. Erina talked to her friend. Martin took us there from Chambogo University after my graduation on the 29th of February 2009. Because their wedding was on the 8th of the 8th month, 2008. Erina wanted to honor the Hebrew calendar. Her wedding happened on that day. We had fun. Nenyambala ekitete kyange ekiri mu print. Tekyali kitete, it's a two-piece. Nga ina trousers za black, nga ka dress ke kalina print eyo. Era ku mbaga ya Solomon Semakula lwe nayambala. Ku mbaga ya Elizabeth Nakimera n'omwami we lwe nayambala. That is 2000. Narambala 2008, Narambala 2000. Embaga ya Liz yaliyo 2006, I think. Nembaga ya Solomon Semakula. I wore that thing for 3 weddings. And I've always been smart. Family comes first. But I've made family outside my family. Because nga family yange bloodline, obuyambi butono. Nengenda nenekolera kye tuyise networking. So that I can survive with my siblings nga tetwetunze. Nga sebase na basajja to get money. Ababiro nensaba. Ereka bamanyo ina kyoyagala kubira stesi. And I just connect you. My connections are not weak. Trust me on that. Let me read John as I close. Left with only 4 minutes to close. Are they 4 minutes or 3? I think there are 3 seconds or something to close. Are they seconds? Minutes to close. You will go and read for yourself. John 2:25. Today's devotion tujanjaj later. But 21st, the blessing of a broken heart. Sorrow for our sins results from many things. Apprehension about our betrayal of the living God, awareness of our shallowness, disobedience and unwillingness to serve him, sorrow for our lack of holiness and our refusal to submit to his holy will, uneasiness at our devotedness, at our worldly possessions, and much more. However, Jesus, our Savior, comforts all who have learned through grace to grieve over their sins and who know that through repentance and forgiveness they now belong to him. At the bitter fountain of Mara, God showed Moses a piece of wood that made a bitter water sweet. That piece of wood symbolizes the cross to us. Through the bitter cursed tree we find healing for the source of our sin and sorrow. The cross becomes a miracle tree from which we receive eternal comfort in life and in death. On this tree, Christ carried our sins in his body. On this tree, he is fully our comforter, savior, and redeemer. You can read Isaiah 40, the whole of it, but I'll read verses 1 and 2 as I close. Isaiah 40, left with 1 minute to close. That is Esther doing her thing when she's going through depression. How do I heal? What I've done is what I do when I'm alone. Isaiah 40, verses 1, comfort my people, says your God. Speak tenderly to Jerusalem and call out to her that her time of compulsory service in warfare is finished, that her wickedness has been taken away, since her punishment is sufficient, that she has received from the Lord's hand double punishment for all her sins. When I come back, we will read the whole of it. Then do the devotion of 22nd, which is when your conscience speaks. Have a blessed day. Have a good night, those who are going to sleep. I love you all. May the Lord's face shine upon you. May the Lord enlarge your territories. May the Lord bless you in each and everything you do. I love you all. I love you. I want to see a better Uganda, a better Africa, a better world. We deserve better. We need better. Let's do better to help each another to go to the next level. Let's stop singing, government help us. You are the government. You can raise a president.